Once again, we find ourselves here. Once again. Welcome back to holiday season, bitches. It's your boy, motherfucking C Holiday in the building. It's gonna be a late night, early morning stream. We got some honest questions this morning. Some trend I've noticed watching every panel show here on YouTube. I'm gonna wait a second before I just get straight into the topic because I think this is a very interesting topic. It might be kind of late at night to do it, but this is something that I think needs to be exposed by somebody. And it's like, how does nobody not see this shit? I saw this shit from the first day. But yeah, it's still early. So, well, it's not too early, but people should have a different sleep schedule. Yeah. Tap in, my friends. Yes, this might be a subject it's not going to draw the normies. This is a very complex, articulate subject that might be kind of sensitive to a lot of the people. But y'all see the thumbnail, like these people like the hate, especially to the melanated people. Their initiation is definitely not what it's supposed to be. Definitely. But yeah, make sure y'all like and comment, hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? And come in. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that bit. Yeah, it's some wild shit going on in these initiations at these Greek fraternities. I mean, the word Greek literally means butt sex. Literally. So it's like anybody that sells out to that shit, you know where you're going. You know what you're doing. Monetary gain, you're giving up your riches, your booty. Oh, they got a special place for you, big pimpin'. I wish you wasn't like that, but it is. Just keeping it real. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fucking weirdos on these YouTube streets too. People that are hard pressed. People that want to humble people. I almost got caught up in this shit, like thinking every single person is a troll and some people ain't real people. And that was almost a mistake. But as a man, you gotta shake back, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So keep it moving and shit. Once you do that, shit will fall into place. Shit will definitely fall into place. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all follow in the chat. You feel me? It's your boy C Holiday. It's a motherfucking Ferris Marathon. Holiday seasons every day. Oh, that's the Discord channel. We gotta get that bitch advertised. Let me pin that bitch. Appreciate you, NPC. Shout out to you. We gotta advertise that bitch. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is actually an interesting topic that somebody gave me that made a light bulb go off in my head. Like another motherfucker on forgot Doctor Witch or whatever the fuck talking about He got 36 got put on into the Greek fraternity or some shit. Just some weirdo shit. Just all like all the same shit that's been going on around here. And you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, like, knowing, you know what I'm saying? You have to watch out for that shit. Oh, yeah, we gotta start that one. Let's not start that one. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, somebody over there was talking about how they got put on a Greek fraternity at like 36. Somebody showed me that. It was, I didn't even know that dude had a channel. He looks like fucking AI, his damn self. But yeah, it's just, and you see Earth, he just completely sold out. Like, niggas going on Earth's panel asking him to see his dick and shit. Like, it's just ridiculous, brother. Like, yeah, other than that, it's just, oh, this is weird situations everywhere. Like, it's weird. All these people are sold out, brother. They give on to the Greek. That's what they do. I don't give on to the Greek. No, sir. I'll never be a Greek. I'm too blessed for this shit. Yeah, I think I asked to see his. Yeah, it was that dude in the bunny suit. Asked to see some dick, some weird ass shit on Earth's panel. I guess that's what you get when you support the gay community. A bunch of FAGSs. That's what you get. So yeah, other than that, it's just, yeah, all these people are poverty streaming. Like, it's like one long channel, bro. Like, you're talking to people who've never been in relationship about relationships. It's usually putting down the black community. You know what I'm saying? Which are the gods of the humans. What else? Fucking they're boring. You know, and then on to top that all off, they're all sellouts. They're all selling out for chump change and shit. Oh, that bunny guy is gay. I didn't know. Yeah, that bunny guy is some kind of Oh, that bunny is a fucking deity, bro. Damn, the bunny means something. I forgot what the bunny means. It's evil though. They over there doing witchcraft on Earth's channel. And he wants everybody like, damn, this is wild. I just thought about this shit. Damn. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty wild, bro. Shit, I guess that's what comes when you sell out. I couldn't sell out for no YouTube subscribers. Oh, okay, it's a okay. That makes sense. So they over there trying to do motherfucking witchcraft on y'all. Yeah, I'm not okay with this shit. It's like these motherfuckers are a gay cult. I've been said this shit. Yeah, that's right. I gotta. I guess I gotta stream every day so I don't get fucking brain rot. Watching these fools. Watching these fools. It's like what not to do when you're streaming. These dudes jump on women. They panel up with a bunch of boys. They not giving out no knowledge. Just all the bullshit like that you think they're doing. They're doing it. Then to top that off, every YouTube panel has these fucking Greeks. Is that why they're always talking about dick and booty? And I mean, we already exposed the Catholics. Fucking, all these motherfuckers are Catholic. So, yeah, we definitely gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's talks like this that make people uncomfortable, bro. And that's fine. I'm fine with that because it's a straight, narrow path, fucking doing the right thing, walking the right, you know what I'm saying, the right fucking way. You know what I'm saying? It's the road to hell is paved wide and easy. It's usually called conforming and thinking some man is going to make your life better. Not knowing that, like I've been saying the past couple of days, I believe if you don't find out the truth, that means that it's a consent. These people know how contract and language works and agreements work, fostering bargains work. They don't need your signature just fucking written down. They can get your signature by vision, by what you see and not what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say what the fuck I say because I'm not signing no fucking unwanted contract. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? With my eyes, and you know what I'm saying? I've seen these people over here try to cast all type of spells on people. Come on, this dude's dressed as a bunny in an Earth suit. I mean, on Earth's channel, asking for dick, asking to see dick, and Earth just leaves him on. But this supposed to be a nigga that represents Cali. The fuck out of here. So I'm not sub to that punk. That's what they say. That's the good thing. But you got to type in the initiation. The initiation is all bad. We know what the initiation is, especially for the melanated ones. It falls back to taking their booty, their riches. It's mockery of the Messiah. They know that's the Messiah's bloodline. So they want to take his booty, his riches. You know what I'm saying? They look it up. A lot of people can't handle the truth, Gabe. So they tend to do the same content as everybody else. It's nothing refreshing. You know what I'm saying? They take me as complaining and delineating and separating as complaining. No, I'm delineating and separating myself from weirdos. So, what is the fresh air? So, yeah, I'm delineating and separating myself. I'm not falling into that shit. You know what I'm saying? These people, you go in a lake of fire, you know, because fucking this motherfucker brainwashed you on some shit. Now you taking his place, and now he can rise up the ranks because you got him to sacrifice. Y'all better learn how this masonry works, how these contracts really work. Yeah, you got to sign and go to jail. Your signature. I mean, just signing your nature away. So people really got to think what the fuck really going on. I'm trying to tell you. Good find, Gabe. That's exactly what it is. Especially because think about it, because it all has to do with the Messiah and the booty. That's why, and I just found this out recently. Like, this is wild. Wow. Yeah, we got it's a big. This is a big topic, Gabe. It's like it's bigger than what we think. And all these motherfuckers around here talking about they alpha and sigma this. But how long you have to walk around naked? How long you have to sit in your fucking higher members piss and shit? Greek literally means booty sex. It does. It's mockery of the ancient Egyptians. It's mockery of the Most High. Where is that? Where's that, my brother? I was looking at something. Yeah, make sure I like the video on the way in. Make sure I, you know what I'm saying, all that. It's a late night, early morning stream. Chilling like a villain, enjoying the weather, trying to research on an impromptu topic. Yeah, they really live in a sodomy and Gomorrah. That's why they have these lifetime contracts. That's why they deny it now because we know now, especially what the black ones had to do. And I think it's just more sad than anything because they're the ones that be causing all the separation in the community. Oh, I'm smart. I'm this and that. Like, no, you're not. If you were smart, you would have stayed away from that fucking gay cult. But they didn't. They got, you know what I'm saying? They want that melanated booty. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Let me see. Let me find this definition I was looking for. Let me see. I think this weed got sativa in it. I'm trying to tell you. Look, let me. I'm about to send you a Discord game. Because a lot of people don't know this. We take this shit lightly. How they got this shit so perverted and inverted, and they don't read. They don't understand definitions and the way you can flip words and shit. That's why it's up to us. They don't want us to piece shit together. We'll be some shit they can't even scale on the scale. And we're already that. That's why they watch us like fucking a hawk. They don't want us to fucking get in our powers and shit. Yeah, so, let me know when you read that, Gabe, because that shit is wild. Because like I just found out that booty meant that in the past year. Glad I ain't never took no booty or giving it up for real. Like that shit means a lot, bro. That shit really does mean a lot. Yeah, Yeah, shout out to all the cloud watchers. Appreciate the views. I'm already at more views than Stanley today in 20 minutes. Yeah, Gabe. So you think they not taking booty? When if that's what booty really means? They out here playing with us, bro, with wordplay. Everything's a play on words. They out here pimping us with words. Valuable goods. Yep, that's what it means, bro. So you think they not taking that? You know they taking that shit. Uh, you see all these YouTube panels, bro, with all these weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I seen that. I remember that. I didn't know it meant that, but then that's wild. They out here throwing it right in front of your face. Make it a snack too. They want it to be a snack. Yeah, that's wild. I guess y'all done chase all the women out the YouTube streets, huh? Yeah, I need to go in. Take my black ass in the house and charge this phone. But yeah, booty. Yeah, it meant valuable goods. It meant riches. It didn't mean it like ass. So it's so much shit. I think it's obvious English. We're gonna do a show about that soon. How English has been the universal language this whole time. I think all the other languages probably meant to confuse us, meant to keep us from finding our other family. They enslaved us through language and through turning spirituality into a religion. So yeah, I guess everybody's sleeping right now. I mean, it is summer break. People be up. I guess they ran off all the women trying to jump them all on panel. They want all the dudes on here showing booty and shit. Like, Lynn, these people are fucking perpetuatory victims, bro. Ain't no way no man showing me his asshole at all. Shit. That shit was a humiliation ritual. Like I called from the jump. I better be able to tell a player from a hater. I can't seem to tell that. God damn, I'm fucking high. You gonna charge my phone? Sit the fuck down. Oh, this week got me high. I'm hearing noises and shit. But yeah, if y'all are bored, it's because it's y'all's fault. Y'all keep watching, not saying nothing. Going on the haters side. Yeah, Chas been dead as fuck lately. You know what I'm saying? I got told that racists are killing my channel. Like, I'm like, who? They ain't killing nobody else's channel, just mine. Oh shit. Oh no, it's clear. It's a great ritual. It's a great ritual, NPC. Make sure the door is locked. Why is it called Greek? Why do you have to pledge? Why do you have to give them your fucking ass? Why do you have to worship? Why do you have to idolize that shit? Why do you have to like become a Catholic? You know what I'm saying? And that door's annoying, bro. I get a new fucking door. Fucking Mexicans fucked up the door. I don't know what the fuck they doing. Yeah, make sure y'all like the video on the way in. All that. Comment. Don't let me and Gabe just comment in the chat shit. Yes, we'll see what happens with this topic. I guess everybody everywhere too busy being Greek. Talk about a real topic. Everybody grinding. I was tired earlier. I'm still kind of tired, honestly. Trying to wake up. Yep, Greek freaks. I'm trying to wake the fuck up. That's why I'm on here bullshitting with y'all. So it's just when you look at that shit, that's what it is. They got to do the sodomy. They want that melanated booty. It's all just a play on words. It's sick. It's like these YouTube panels. Every panel is ran like a boy worship. Boy don't mean what we think. I think it's a boy worship type shit. It's all about male validation, maleization. That's why all the frat boys shame females like that. Yeah, he's in a frat, and they all are. CT, uh, Dave, and you can get initiated old like at an older age too. We just found out. Somebody just dropped me some information about that, which I thought was very wild and this inspired this live shot to you. You know, in this person. It said unanimous, anonymous. Fucking high. Oh, he's got some sativa in it or something. I'm sitting here trying to hide from the blunt. I'm so damn high. Yeah, so these people watch from the bushes and then they try to team up. But we know the plays. We know the plays. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm worried about topics like this. Like, why are all these YouTube panels filled with frat boys? They're always doing the hand symbols and shit of the Greeks. And this is a topic like that only me and you can elaborate about. NPC. This topic was going to piss a lot of people off. Good. That's why I did it. I don't give a fuck who shows up or who doesn't. Like, fuck all you Greek freaks. You know, I worship these weirdos. That's why I don't fuck with y'all like that. Y'all can burn the fuck off. Fuck all y'all. That's a good question. Obviously, it had to be, especially if they were making white people and shit. Yeah, obviously, that's because you gotta remember the original everything was black, but it was always the fucking against Judah, like the tribe of Judah. So that's why they wanted the monetary gain. That's why they, you know what I'm saying. So obviously, yeah, they had to. That's a good point. I wish we had like machine lives and like people like this for this topic. We're gonna have to do like rephrase this and like talk about this from another angle. Like, this is definitely a very interesting topic. You know, I'm finna like if I go on anybody's panel or see a panel, bro, I'm finna be like, nigga, like, what fraternity you in? Look at Black Moses. He a super frat boy. Like, I know, like it's crazy, bro. When you really think about it. Stanley, he Stanley a frat boy, Navy boy, conformist. A lot of people probably are asleep right now, but I don't even really see people like that in other people's shots. A bunch of boys. Yeah, that's fake too. Damn. Let's, let's start having some. I guess like for the better topics, we'll go live like in the daytime. Nighttime, we'll just come out here and bullshit. I'm definitely gonna find a different way to talk about this when we have a bigger crowd. Yeah, I mean it is late. People are asleep on this shit. I know I'll be sleeping at night. Sometimes. This week I've been sleeping at night. I just want to come on here and see what's up. Yeah. Guess I came on here too late. People sleeping. They've been bored to death by all the boring ass content in quotations all day that people are subjected to. I'm sorry for that. Definitely sorry for that. I feel bad for that. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. Well, people got to work in the morning though. I don't want to just get on here and bore y'all to death. And clearly, I'm boring y'all. But this is definitely a topic that I want to talk about with a good panel. People like Ariella, Dragonfly Jones, NPC, Machine Lies. I don't like people like that. So I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Know about shit like this. It's like look how the Gospel of Bob is ran like a little frat cult. You know what I'm saying? Bob's a Catholic. So we gotta get more comments in the chat and get some more emotion. Not just NPC. You know what I'm saying? He's a busy man. He got the family and shit. So yeah, it's hard. Initiation is the craziest part. That's the part that matters. They have to take their booty clearly. It seems like these dudes never recover. Seems like the way that they take it. You know what I'm saying? The way that they take it, just to fucking get some monetary gain, just to feel like they're getting doors that they wouldn't already. Which is sad, but you guys something up. If I don't, like, I don't. That shit's all bad. I don't know how I feel right now. I don't know if I'm sleepy, tired, fucking want to smoke, shit. I'm just like all over the place right now. People are definitely awake. It's Friday, gonna be 4th of July. Was it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday already. I mean, I guess there'd be a lot of dead air on my streams. I got rid of all the lame people that didn't bring nothing anyway. So shit, we can make this bitch a sleep stream. Goddamn it! Like Trader Truth tell it, come on, this bitch go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like bitch can get struck, but no, I'm not doing that. I'm not sleepy anyway. I'm laying down and sleeping and resting all day pretty much. I was out and about a little bit earlier. But I definitely want to get some sunlight before I go to sleep. So I just want to come with this topic. I mean, we found out a lot of shit, like what the word booty really means. Like, it's crazy. That's what it means. Your goods, your values, your valuables. That's what they probably mean when they say your valuables, your values. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for these Greek boys. It's already last one we got coming about 10 minutes. Yes, I mean the word Greek literally means fucking anal penetration. And people try to act like they fucking didn't forget that shit. What's the deal?
What's up, bro? I was trying to get some. I was leaving some messages at TML's crew about the live right now.
Oh yeah, he's live.
No. I was letting them know there's some
Oh,
people
okay,
hanging out
on
in the
his
Discord
Discord.
over
Okay,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, I think
appreciate
it's late
that.
for them. That's why. Yeah, they might come over. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, Ert and them is still alive, so
Oh, they are.
they got, yeah, they got a bunch of
That's
boys
funny.
over there. A bunch of boys over there though.
Mm.
I want the ladies and the real ones.
Well, I mean, if the real one's gonna be there, because there ain't no ladies, at least dudes need to be building.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm
Yeah, I don't know
saying.
if they can do that.
Yeah, some dudes are better than others. Yeah, that's true though. Can't deny that. Yeah, that's crazy with the word. Like, we still mission accomplished. You came out here and you learned something. You found out what the word booty means.
Right. I remember hearing that years ago about like pirates' booty. You know, like their treasure.
Yeah,
That's what they
treasure.
call their
Yeah,
treasure.
that, all that.
Yeah. Well, what more treasured is your, besides your consciousness awareness, is your manhood,
Yes,
your
man.
booty, your booty. So they take your booty, take your treasure. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
that shit got to be like some type of disease. Like probably once you do that shit, you probably can't come back from that shit. Shit probably does turn
No.
into a pussy.
No, I would. It's just weird, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man. When I was a freshman at Long Beach State, we had this course called ESL, I think it was. It's like ethnic study. It was something for like lower income minorities, kind of like help you out and get used to college life, right? And the teacher, yeah, the teacher was the son of my teacher. He was cool. He was an Omega, Alpha Omega, uh, and his father was Dr. Karenga, who's the one that invented Kwanzaa. And
Yeah,
the thing about it was,
that's no bueno.
no, I know he was a. Come to find out, it seemed like he was a CIA operative. His father. He did some like informing on the Black Panthers at UCLA back in the day, in the '70s or something like that. But yeah, he's the man that was the at that time was the head of the Black Studies department at Long Beach State, and he invented Kwanzaa, which is like a hodgepodge of like Hanukkah and Christmas and some African stuff allegedly.
Yeah, all that
You
shit
know,
bullshit.
yeah. No, but the thing is, that teacher I had, his son, he wanted myself and Brian, my friend Brian Leo, he wanted us to asked us if we wanted to thought about joining the fraternity. And I mean, I was in,
Nah,
no, I didn't. I was like, I mean, you guys are kind of popular on campus, but now we're good. You know, we're doing our own thing.
yeah.
Yeah. To me, they always look kind of corny, you know, when they're dancing around, jumping around and shit.
I mean, look, yeah, exactly. But look how many motherfuckers around here in frats.
Well, it's because of networking. They do it like, you know, to they you know, secure, I guess, business and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. But at what cost, though, right?
yeah. What's the man to pay the world but
Your booty.
lose himself?
That shit
Mhm. But yeah, what's the man to gain the world but to lose his soul?
ain't worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, all those people are corny though, bro. I don't know. It's weird. The older I get, the more I realize that that it is kind of in a weird way, it's kind of important to be cool per se. You know, perceived as like smooth and all that. And those guys always just seem this goofy, man. Even though that like
They
some,
are.
the girls would like them and shit. But hey, girls like us when we weren't even in that shit. People listen to what we had to say still.
And, all that shit fucking is no, it's girls like whatever, bro. You know that. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
fucking they're always gonna like the bad boy.
Hmm.
All right, somebody getting locked up over there.
Bev, he's playing GTA. He was riding that what they call it, ATV, and it caught on fire. And then the fire department put it out. Shit, and now it
That
works
shit sound
again.
like the this just sound like the remember the Mad 92 fucking ambulance?
Yeah, you break your femur.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
used to come out of
it
field
comes
and
out.
shit.
Shit, that's old school, bro. I forgot about that. It sounded like that or Willa's house.
Yeah, she must have stayed in the hood. Damn. Yeah, what's up, Sam? Long time no see. How you doing this morning? Give us some info.
Hey, what she know about sororities and fraternities?
She said she was watching a whole documentary about it.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Doesn't it start with something like called the Divine Nine?
Yeah, they got a bunch of black fucking fraternities.
I think Alpha. Was it Omega Psi? No, not Omega. Alpha Phi Alpha or whatever. The Alphas. They're the first one.
Yeah, they're all. It don't matter what they're all sold out. I mean, that's one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill Cosby used to promote that all the time on that show, Lightweight, the Cosby Show, and
Yeah,
the whole different world. The spinoff was basically about a fictional historically black college.
yeah. All that shit's fucking fiction. Well, Greek literally means butt sex. So all that Greek shit is stolen from ancient Egypt. Like they stole that shit from I forgot who it was. I think like ISIS and fucking what's Inky and Enlil shit like that. That's
Yeah,
Amenra. Like, that's where they stole it from. Like basically like the Anunnaki and Sumerians type shit.
it even after before the Egyptians, the I think the Kemet people, they're the ones that actually made it might have been more of a golden age. I think that Egypt was like the downfall, even though people like to prop it up as it's like the best ever. That's when they started to get really degenerate. What I see, dressing up like women and wearing makeup and doing that.
Yeah, they went
Those,
into Canaanite culture.
yeah, weird rituals and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Shout out to you for keeping it pure.
Yep, and that's valuable to have a dorm room to yourself in the dorms. Also, too, they make. Where'd you read it? We read that last month. Remember, they were making the women do weird rituals, initiation.
Oh yeah, and then they were making the lower level ones like sit in the pool, and like the higher level ones piss and shit.
Yeah, that was gross.
That's what they say. Homosexuality is definitely it's
Mm.
not it's not right. It's not natural. You don't see no fucking. We the only fucking species that do that shit. Other species ain't weird like that. It's not
Yeah,
natural. It's not natural.
that's why they're animals. We're not animal. I mean, we're if anything at worst, we're probably like a higher form of them. But that you're right. It's not natural to do that stuff. That's easy. Just look at anatomy, right? The anatomy don't match up.
Exactly. Ain't nothing like just think a vagina and a penis is the lock and the key. You know what I'm saying? Like it brings life for a reason. What's up, big dog? What's up, Machine Lives? I forgot the part was talking a
Oh
bit
shit.
ago.
PML.
What's up, Machine Lives?
Big dog.
Drop the link. But yeah, this that's the topic. These panels are full of these motherfuckers that are Greek fraternity members. Like you know the black with the melanated. They want the melanated booties, but it's a play on words and think about how we never really just paid attention to it growing up, like what booty really meant. I guess, but they supposed to teach us the Bible, like, but I guess that was for us to grow up. What's up, my boy DFJ? Holiday season, boy. What's up, DFJ? Holiday season, hey. Yeah, man.
All day, every day. All day, every day.
It's holiday every day. I agree. Sin seven. Yeah. It's just pretty much the mainly the blacks though in America. I feel like the universal language has always been English, but I feel like they fucking once they shipped everybody out the first fucking whatever eon or whatever, they fucking spread everybody out and start using different language. So when we link back up, we wouldn't know who's who.
Yeah, that's probably where they get the story of Babel
Yeah, Tower of
story.
Babel.
Yeah, that would
Tower.
cause a lot of misunderstandings if people could just understand each other language wise.
Yeah,
It's a good start.
I mean, because look at how long they've been sending niggas from here to Africa and then telling us we was from there. They've been doing that shit since the beginning of time, and they told us it was the opposite way.
Yeah, Africa is limiting. It's like I mean, it's a big continent and all that, but
Well, they get all their
it's been all over the
resources
world.
from other continents.
Yeah.
The whole time they had this thing over like Africa is so rich in resources. Like, what is some Sumerian? Like, can anybody tell me what Sumerian is? Since what is the Sumerian language? I don't think we were going around speaking Hebrew like Big Dog said. Like we would, you know what I'm saying? I think we've always just like English is. Look at all the different variations. Like I talk about all the time. Like they teach us a slave language version of English in school. They know shit that can put you in a fucking contractual bind for eternity, or in jail, fucking under legalese, and they know how to steal your trust through the English they know, through the Black's law, through the color law. These people study law and statutes and codes and symbols when they worship symbols and deities.
That's why when you get to be rich and stuff, you hire those lawyers. That's their whole thing is decoding the law, the language.
Yeah,
So technically, they can not do anything illegal, but it seems illegal to a person on the lowest end because you don't have access to.
access.
Well,
It ends up your words against theirs
hmm
because they know the law better than you, and that shit's spiritual too. Like they say, it's bad when you go to jail because you didn't learn not to get trapped in the system. So I say that's like you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. There's so much wild dimensions and layers to this reality that, like what you said, the ritual of going to jail. It's like a humiliation ritual on many levels, and then because like even people talk about people have credit. with their money, but there's also probably some soul credit too that people need to work through all that stuff. But we don't even get a time
Yeah.
even to talk like that because we're still caught up in this weird 3D reality all the
I
time.
mean, look how I predicted my homeboy's death. Oh, yeah, make sure y'all join the
Yeah, you
Discord.
saw that.
Yeah, make sure y'all join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Holiday season. Hit that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Just tap and join it. You know what I'm saying? Got the Discord going now. What's up, Yeti?
Yeti in the building.
That's what I'm saying. Sin 7. So, how do we not know it wasn't English? We don't know. We're just sitting here, like, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking that this what they told us. Like, oh, yeah, you speak this, they speak that. Like, and it's just like, it was crazy to me, like, when I got my hair braided a couple weeks ago, like, damn, like, why does, and every time I hear people talking African, I'm like, why does it sound just like fucking Latin? It sounds just like Latin. Oh, shit. You see Sin 7? We don't got no. I
Who
see
would
y'all
the
reach out to me.
uh,
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
lot of clowns. There's a lot of clowns, right? Not
Yeah,
necessarily
they just,
ops.
I wouldn't call these people
Yeah.
ops. They're like, these people can, like, you can't compete with, you can't compare. Like, we come out here and have fun, just shoot the shit. Like, we don't come out here and triangulate relationships, like, and fucking try to manipulate innocent people or women to try to go against people. So,
I'll tell you this, and Stanley got bodied by CM for 2.5 hours, and then I came up there for a little bit, and then it continued on Bulba. Even Bulba got his licks.
yeah, Bobby,
The
Bobby
Bulba
was,
on his
he was
channel.
ready. Shout out to Bobby. Like, we know, yeah, I appreciate you, DFJ. Yeah, we gonna turn up the Discord. We gonna promote that bitch. All that. We gonna promote the channel. We gonna get that bitch live. So just like this bitch, we dropping gems, like learning. That's what we do. Shit, when we not streaming, it's gonna give us like shit that we sharing about people. Well, already know like it's part of what we're talking about before we talk about it type shit too. That's what it's for.
Yeah, Discord be fun. That Discord be fun to hang out and build, laugh.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely it should help grow the channel more. I gotta start making shorts next. Or I gotta start clipping shorts. Go over all the content. It's probably gonna take me like a week. That's the part of it you gotta edit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I already got a whole bunch. I already got at least like 5 or 6 shorts where you roast it. You can
yeah,
always in the upload some of those
yeah,
too
upload
as
some.
shorts.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
What's up, Machine Lines? Yeah, hit the link, Machine Lines. You can. I think I just dropped it. Yeah, I just dropped it. Yeah, I invited you to you, Yeti. I already invited you to it. You gotta join. I'll invite you again. Or just hit the link, join over there. Let me see. Let me go to it. Yeah, damn, my son, he had to babysit earlier.
Would you say your son what?
He had to
What'd
babysit
you say?
earlier. He had to babysit
Who?
his my
Oh
baby
yeah.
mama's other kid. Yeah, the other kids.
Now we were just okay.
Yeah, so I don't really like that shit. You hear me?
You don't really like what? Your son babysitting?
Yeah,
Why?
because my dad, he didn't want us to do that shit. It's like, well, my sister used to make us do that shit.
Oh, you used to have to take care of your nephews and stuff, right?
Yeah, my nephew and nieces.
Yeah. Well,
They said take care of them.
did, did your son have a lot of cousins and stuff on that side, on the mom's side?
Uh, oh yeah, appreciate you, big dog. Yeah, they do, but she don't. She's like jealous of like a lot of her cousins. You heard me?
Yeah, he said she's jealous of him.
Yeah, she got some dime piece cousins. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so I know.
Good
Honestly,
genetics.
yeah,
Shit,
she
broke.
was. Yeah, I remember she used to be jealous of like this one cousin. I forget her name, but I've only seen her like once. You know how that shit go.
Keep him away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, he got out the game whenever my mother-in-law came home.
Mm.
Whatever you call it, like my ex-mother-in-law.
Did you did you get a couple games in?
Yeah, got like
Uh,
I think like two, one and a half
yeah.
or two. Yeah, he's probably tired because his little brother was hungry and shit. He had to like cook for him, but it was just about the time I was his age, I had already got out the house. Like my like you know what I'm saying? 'Cause the family's house was like the Section 8 house in North Hollywood. It was like my sister's house. So
Yeah, I had to get out of that too because once you turn 18,
I got
because
out of there.
my mom
I
had the
left. I left
section
at
there.
15. I left at 15.
Damn.
I left at 15. I left because I didn't want to be there because like it's like you know how North Hollywood is. Like,
Yeah,
ugly ass houses, bro. Like bad plumbing.
it's not
Like,
even. It's totally the opposite of what people would think, right? Hollywood. You
yeah,
think Hollywood, you think glamour, all this stuff. It's hella grimy. I'm
yeah.
sure at
It's
one
hella
time it
grimy.
was nice, like
Yeah,
maybe like in the
Toluca
40s
Lake
and
is
the
nice. Toluca Lake
50s.
is nice.
That's old money.
Yeah, Toluca Lake is old. That's not North Hollywood. That's like the North Hollywood they try to like, you know, they try to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I remember
but no,
hearing stories
the
first
reason
about
why
that
that
was
because that's
Gilbert.
why the Earth sold out since seven. That's why he has all those white people over there, like over there. Yeah, all those
Mm.
Vegas Valley and Panelverse
Mike
people.
Mike Cerrone.
Yeah, all the troll communities. Like he has like homosexual dudes in bunny suits on his panel. Like it's not a good look. That's definitely not the look I would want for my panel. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying. I want more, definitely a better walk of life. Definitely more people with the commonality. Like everybody's not for everybody. And of course, we can converse here and there, but I'm not going to sit there and talk to a dude in a fucking bunny suit and then ask me to see my dick. And then have Lenny on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Lenny showed him his asshole, like it was humiliation ritual probably for his little fraternity.
Those guys are so weird that like even last week when 12th man came up and talked to you, he was more normal. His drunk ass was more normal than those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can only take a 12 man for 12 seconds.
But he was funny because he was trying his darndest to be normal, be cool with you. I
Yeah.
noticed that he's asking about the holiday, and you're like, when is the shoe gonna drop? Probably. When is he gonna?
What's up,
Yeah.
Marcin Lars? Salute to you.
Yo, blessings.
Hey, what's up, big dog? How's it going?
Yeah, what's happening?
Just chilling, bro.
Buy cowboy boots to you. No, I mean, I bought work boots, but I never bought cowboy boots. I mean, I'm in California. They call me what does Ryan call me? Ryan calls me a transplant.
Now I know
Uh,
you got those boots with the curly tips. See them?
hell no.
Those Mexican boots, pointy boots.
Hell no. What's up, Machine Lives? I see you had a fucking. I think I pulled up to your live the other day for a second just to say what's up. Did I? Didn't I? I try to stop by and say, like when I see people and say what's up.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, blessings, bro. I appreciate
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I
yeah,
see you put like an emoji or something, but it doesn't
yeah. I
come through on
saluted you.
StreamYard. It doesn't show you like what the emoji is, but I seen you put one. But yeah.
Yeah, I saluted you. Fucking yeah, fucking. We over here talking about fucking. Somebody on DJ Witch Doctor said that they got put in
Ugh.
a put in like a fucking Greek fraternity at 36. Like this like YouTube panels seem to be full of people that it's even ran like a Greek fraternity, like low level masonry. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
that's
like
one of the things. We noticed. Like one of the communities we were in, one of the main dudes that was trolling us, he was roommates with Stanton LaVey, the son of Anton
Antoine
LaVey,
LaVey, damn,
like in college and shit. And it was like, like that was his like dorm room, like like partner or whatever. It was like his dorm mate or whatever the fuck they called him.
yeah,
But yeah, pretty weird shit.
yeah. We were just talking about how like just the word booty like means like your valuables. Like you know how the Bible is like valuables probably meant like your values when they say shit like that. You heard me, Gabe?
Yeah, it does. It does. What you value is your. Even in astrology, it corresponds with uh,
Valuables.
money and what you value and your morals, like you said.
Yeah,
Second
damn.
house tour. Yeah.
It's just like all and like the other like topic is like we all these years we underestimated the word fucking booty when it always meant fucking riches. Like all because you know why I just thought about it because they knew they were gonna get certain people to sell out with their butt regardless. So they can't. They knew if they would have told us, then they would have less people for their little fucking agendas in their game.
Yeah, it's inverted reality because we used to hear a song, remember, booty, 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 booty everywhere, right? And then, but
Yeah, damn,
literally,
that's wild. You're right.
right? But literally, if you do it on the positive tip, like booty, booty everywhere, what you value, your morals are everywhere. That's everything in this life, in a sense. You know what you value, your morals, ethics.
Yeah, it's clearly what it is. So it's definitely like it even says, and I'm not like really a religious person, but they say universally they don't. That's like the only unforgivable sin. Like even over homosexuality is um, giving an oath to pledging to a Greek fraternity because it's you're pledging to a false god, and that's why you have to give up your booty, and then along with the other rituals, especially if you're melanated. You got to think about it. And that's because it was always the Shem versus Ham. So Ham tribe is gonna go with that to try to to get him to be Psalms 83 too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. A machine in Michigan, University of Michigan. Did you notice that there was, of course, there's like white fraternities and black fraternities. Was there any like Southeast Asian fraternities or Indian fraternities that you remember on campus?
No, there's not shit like that. There's Freemasons in Afghanistan. They're maybe set up by like the military or something like that over there, right? But so Freemasons are kind of like everywhere, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if there was some type of Masonic groups, right, in Southeast Asia, especially in India, right? India's definitely got tons of basically openly Masonic organizations, right? So would they correspond with over here? Um, yeah, I think they would, but I think it might not be because see in Islam, right, you're not really allowed to like uh be part of like like definitely I think if you were part of like Freemasons or something like that, I think that might be problematic, right? But that's just my perspective. I know like most Muslims wouldn't even know what that is, right? So they wouldn't be against it overtly, right? So I just feel like most Muslims they don't even know what that shit is, right? Like
Yeah, you're
Western
right.
occultism is a little different than Eastern occultism. You know, Eastern occultism is like, we get more like, there's like a guru type situation where like you pray to the saint, right? And then they give you like gifts and stuff, right? So it's kind of like you have a guy that prays for you, so that's the kind of occultism that we have. So of course those guys can take advantage of people, right? They could um, try to do spells to get people involved in relationships, right? So they could use their small community as a way to like do like matchmaking and shit to like sort of curate who they want in their community and so on and so forth. So there's obviously all sorts of tactics that they employ.
I think the Ayatollah Khomeini, the old one in the '80s, he was aware of the masonry because there's a book that this
Yeah.
British dude wrote, and it talks about the connection of Islam and masonry, and he was really against Ayatollah was really against masonry. So for him to even bring it up means that obviously there's organizations right in his country.
Well, it's mentioned in the original Hamas charter, right? If you look at
Yeah.
the Hamas charter, I believe it's like 1933, the OG version of it, right? And it mentions Freemasonry and shit in it. It says that all these Masonic organizations, they are preparing for Israel, and they even have symbolism that talks about Israel and Jerusalem, right? So they found that problematic, and they were right to sort of point that out, right? Because a lot of the Masonic organizations, right, in Western occultism, it's kind of based heavily around the Kabbalah and whatnot, right? So it tends towards a more Judaic form of mysticism, right? And also combined with Neoplatonism, right? Neoplatonism has a distinct magical system. Um, um, I guess from the Kabbalah, but it's hard to trace how Neoplatonism influenced the development of the Jewish sort of Kabbalistic rites because they're kind of being unveiled over centuries in which the sort of terminology of Neoplatonism was heavily diffused, you know, especially in Europe.
Yeah. Uh, yes. See him at bringing up. We were talking about the Greek Egypt connection. You know,
Right. Yeah,
since we're
there's a
talking,
huge connection.
yeah. What can you talk about the early like meetups? I guess you could say that you know of or historically known. But were they always meeting up with each other for many years?
Um,
Cross
I'm not
cultural stuff. Or what?
I'm not really sure about that, but I know Herodotus really wrote a lot about the Egyptians, right? And I think Herodotus basically said that Greek culture came from Egypt or something like that, right? So he was,
That's a bold statement, man.
yeah, and
It's a bold
I mean,
statement.
actually, John Henrik Clarke said that he saw a statue of Herodotus and he was black. So I don't know.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and he said that it was
Wow.
hidden like in the museum, right? Like he said it was hidden like in the basement of the museum. Like he said he had requested to see it. And he's like they probably hide it because Herodotus looks
Yeah,
like African, right?
yeah.
And so does Plotinus, right? If you look at pictures of Plotinus, right, like one of the founders of Neoplatonism, he kind of looks black. I mean, he is from Africa, right? So his teacher, Ammonius Saccas, kind of looks African as well. So I'm not sure if the founders of Neoplatonism, I mean, they were like they're in Alexandria, right? So that is in Africa, right? It's in Egypt, right? So when they established Alexandria as like the key city after the Greeks, right? It
What's
was
up?
in
What's up,
Egypt,
Neurojack?
right? So it's like Greek civilization is sandwiched in between, not only um, you know, ancient Egypt, but also Alexandria. right, which is in Egypt, right?
Yeah, because Alexandria is like that was the library, right? Well, a knowledge hub,
Well, it's
among
one of
other things.
the founding places of Christianity, right? Right over there in Alexandria, right in Syria, right? So Egypt
Yeah,
and
that's definitely
Syria,
true. You talking
Turkey.
about the Krishna, right?
Oh
Wasn't it
wait, what
called
was that?
wasn't it called? Yeah, you're right. Wasn't it called the Krishna or some shit like that?
Um,
Over there in ancient Egypt, like you're talking about Alexandria and shit. Wasn't it called the Krishna like, when they found it?
yeah, Christos.
Yeah,
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 Christos.
that's like this what it's called, like Christos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christos is a Greek word. Yeah. Christos is just a Greek word that means Messiah. It turns out. So Jesus Christ just means Jesus the Messiah. It's not an actual name, or it's more of a title than a name.
Yeah, yeah, it's Messiah. I was talking about that earlier. Then it goes with the booty too. It goes deep. They played us with words our entire life in English. That's why I think it's
Yeah.
obvious English has been the first language.
You said a cursed language?
You sound like you said original language. What's up, Neurojack? How's it going, my friend?
What's up, man? I appreciate you invited me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for keep inviting me to things too.
Yeah. Well, I
Every
haven't
time I get my
hosted
hair braided
anything.
by an African lady, it's just like, and I hear them talk African, like, bro, this shit sounds just like Latin. Exactly the same.
Yeah, I studied 3 years of Latin. Like I couldn't really speak it, but there's so much overlap between like Latin and German and English. It's and Celtic shit. It's pretty
Now, see,
weird.
and you're
And
saying
French. Yeah.
African too now? You saying African sounds, some of those African languages sound the same.
No, it sounds like just like Latin. Like it sounds like they're speaking
Yeah.
Spanish.
Mm.
Literally, like when you come across some real Africans, like they it sounds just like Spanish. And we
Oh,
this
I
whole
thought you
time we
said
thought they
I
talked
thought you
like
said Latin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you
yeah,
said Latin.
yeah.
He
No,
did.
so it says Latin. Yeah, I did.
He did. He said that even
Latin,
the
Latin,
African
yeah,
languages
yeah.
sound alike when you listen, really
All that
listen
shit
to it.
stems from Latin. So that's why I said Latin.
Yeah, it's been a weird thing. Like I don't think see, if you don't mind me asking, are you a Christian?
CM.
Yeah, I'd say no.
My
I
bad.
don't think you.
I had to step away and grab his lighter. What'd you say?
I
No,
thought
you're
you'd
good.
think about it.
No, I was just asking if you're a Christian or not.
No, I don't believe in religion. I don't man-made religion.
No, you're
I don't believe
good.
in anything that's been tampered by man.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I thought I heard him say that before.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
believe.
the only reason I ask is because like I was gonna ask Machine if he heard the mini debate I had earlier with
Um,
Hyperborean and these
I
guys.
was actually physically asleep. I know you
Okay,
guys were
cool.
all in the Discord chatting. It was like
Yeah,
tons of people. I heard you guys in my sleep. Like I
yeah.
heard who was in there, but I really wanted
No,
to talk to
no.
you.
I only asked because it's just funny. Is like I don't like. I actually don't feel the need to like make somebody believe what I believe, but definitely like I don't like people kind of like attacking ideas in order to. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. The wizard, yeah, exactly. I'm glad somebody figured out what this is. Um, but the wizard, yeah, no, it's just funny because like it's crazy how people get so passionate about either pro Christianity or anti Christianity, especially among Christians. Like I heard all these Christians fighting, and then I heard people attacking Christianity, and then went in and kind of like dissected their beliefs and stuff. But I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. It does feel like so much of it comes
It's
back to like religion
manufactured.
stuff.
Because here's the thing: the reason why I recite the Bible is because the further I went away from religion, the more I got spiritual, and I understood the Bible, like verses in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So, and I
Yeah,
know that, and the
the
thing that
Bible
made
will
me
speak.
believe that there was a creator is because how they believe in duality and fucking predictive programming. They got to tell us like so because they karmic retribution. So I mean, so there is a higher power that is fucking trying to keep good energy in the world.
Yeah, I feel like the Bible will speak to people regardless if you believe it or not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's something that's like, you have to like have a very rigid belief in it. I think it probably helps, but I don't think it's like
You know, my bad for
neutral.
interrupting you, but I'm gonna go and do a lot about it soon. The Bible is nothing but fucking an ancestry book, bro. That's all it is. You think fucking it was a motherfucking Middle East named Paul and John and Jesus and whatever. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that shit was right over here in America. Like, even didn't they find the wood from Noah's Ark in fucking Florida or some shit? Like the same type of wood.
I mean, anything's possible. I mean, I don't really know one way or the other. It's kind of to me personally, it's irrelevant. I mean, I think it's definitely more Greek than it is Jewish, or at least as much Greek as it is Jewish. But
Yeah,
you know, but
but
anyway, I don't want to get off onto that. I was just kind of thinking like it's kind of cool to come to a panel that's not like everybody just like attacking each other over like minute uh beliefs or something.
yeah, it was just the passive aggressive fucking attacks.
Yeah,
It's
like I
kind
like
of
to
Yeah,
talk
that's
about controversial
refreshing.
things, but yeah. But I like the chill. I like the chill vibe over here more.
yeah, we just be chilling over here like just with intelligent people. The dumbasses, we treat them like dumbasses.
Yeah, it's funny because that's one thing that me and Jack said when we first started doing this, that this is like some sort of Greek fraternity, humiliation ritual that we're involved
Bro, I
in.
said that on my first live. You can go back. I said that about it's the whole like Boyd sector. It's all about you know how masonry like they gotta worship like the male like the higher up to get to go higher up. If you get thrown in that lake of fire, that's what they really want to go up. It's all because it's all about the Faustian bargain. So it's like the Faustian bargain and the fucking taking. You know what I'm saying? Giving and taketh. Like it says, and I'm not trying to be biblical. I'm not
Yeah,
religious, but that
yeah,
flows back to is what's to gain the world but to lose your soul.
because like if you can perform an op with like two or three other guys and like hate on somebody for no reason, then that's one way to like show that you're part of, like that you at least undermine some of your, you know, your reason, your sense
Moral
of
compass.
value, yeah, your moral compass. You're willing to you're willing to override all that just to be
Yeah,
part of
selling
the
your
group,
soul.
and they see that. Yeah,
Selling your soul and shit like that, like something you would do to, like, you know what I'm saying, bring somebody else down, like gang stalk somebody. That's like, it's like group demonstrations.
yeah, that's why they try to get you to sell out like one of your homies or somebody that's close to you, right? Where they realize that you have a close relationship with somebody, they want to get in there and try to work on that, and say, well, do you think that person really has your best interest in mind, so on and so forth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because like the accusations will always fly in these circles, and I noticed that too. Like I think Machine was replaying that show that I did a long time ago. We were watching Chaotic Truth, and I like Chaotic Truth's show because it's funny sometimes, but it's all a bunch of fraternity, like probably Mason guys, and I don't hate Masons or anything, but it's also kind of like I'm just suspicious of people who take like oaths to like things that I just don't understand, right? Like even me being a cop or like going to like no, like if I were to be a cop or go to be a soldier, like I just feel like it's weird to take like a weird oath to something that is you don't fully comprehend going into it. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to really think about that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but it'd be really hard for me to like
You wouldn't do it.
take an
You would have
oath or
done it
some
already.
shit. You know?
You wouldn't do it. You would have
I
done it
could. Well,
already.
what I mean is
Some
I
people
couldn't
are not.
imagine. I couldn't imagine putting myself in that position. Is what I'm trying to say, right?
All this shit has to do with spiritual rank, too. Like that you lower your spiritual rank fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think making an oath to God is
Ex-
something that makes sense, but making an oath to like other people to like have their back, and then you don't know what they really represent until you get much further along. I think that's pretty weird, you know.
Yeah,
It sounded like you just outed yourself. You said, you said, being a cop. You said, oh, if I was a cop, something like that. I don't know. I
No, I
caught
was
that
just thinking like I was just trying to think of
shit.
examples of like what's an example of like an oath, like a even like the Hippocratic oath, like
you know,
if you
my
know.
thing is, I don't take that shit seriously, bro. Like, it's just like similar to how we just think a pledge allegiance to the flag. I never really thought about that as a kid, saying that,
that shit was a
and
whole contract.
yeah, it is. But like, now it's like I feel like if I was a cop or something like that, and you have to do that oath, I'm just saying that to fucking get paid or whatever, bro. I don't mean it.
Oh
What I do
yeah, don't
Yeah,
mean,
get
that
me
makes you an
wrong. Yeah, don't
NPC.
get me wrong. Yeah,
yeah,
but I think there is something binding with it. Like even
for
if you
sure,
don't
because
mean it,
words
there's
matter, right?
something. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like I think even if you
Especially
don't mean
those
it, it
words, huh?
can. Yeah, I think even if you don't mean it, it can still affect you. Like like
Yeah.
when they talk about like the curse of the mummy or something. Like I feel like that's real. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Like when I was growing up, like a lot of my like neighbors were like these like broke like white people. Like they were like very like like kind of addicted to meth. They're all kind of racist, right? So we moved to like Taylor, Michigan, right? They call it Taylor, Tucky, right? Where it's very much a bunch of Southern people that came to work in like the factories in Detroit, and it's right next to Detroit. It's like a city that's right next to Detroit where white people live, poor white people, right? It's really strange. Um, so when we came up here, it seemed like I had to fight a lot. I had to really announce the fact, or it was a really prominent fact that I was a Pakistani immigrant. So I couldn't really hide that. Obviously, we got accent, we got the family and stuff. It's the way they look. You couldn't hide the fact that your family just kind of looks funny, and so on and so forth. So yeah, so it kind of changed my attitude towards this society, definitely. But as I grow up older and older, I feel more pride in being an American for sure. And that's just learning about the people, learning about the history, learning about the politics, how they're formed, reading the writings of Franklin and Jefferson and Adams and all these kind of guys that established this country, and kind of thinking what their minds are about and what what their major concerns were. And I see that those concerns are not my concerns, but I see there nonetheless they had honor, they had intelligence, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you respected their the way they moved. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect their intelligence, right? I don't agree with what they say, but I have to respect their intelligence and their accomplishments, right?
Yeah. No, I mean that's the thing is like I have a lot of disagreements with the way shit went down, but at the same time, like I'm not going to be ashamed to be an American or to have you know somewhat an American attitude or American ideals because I can't change what I am or what I was or some of the things that have been afforded to me even via a mistake or something I disagree with, right? Like here we are. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's weird. Like I used to say a pledge. Like I'll tell you a weird story. Like I always said the Pledge of Allegiance, and I wasn't particularly proud of saying it either. But I just went along with it, saying like I'm an American. I'm gonna say it, even though it's stupid. You know what I mean? But one of my best friends, he would never say it. He absolutely refused, and he got in a lot of trouble for always refusing to do it. And he would get like kicked out of school constantly over shit like that. And I really respected him for it, although I thought it was mostly kind of stupid in a sense, but like he really hated it and really didn't believe in it. And his dad was like a narc cop and he hated his dad and stuff. So, he had his own reasons. His dad was basically like a gang member with a badge, essentially. Like he would sell drugs and beat up people and beat him up and do all kinds of shit. And so I don't know. Everybody has their reason, I guess. maybe he just saw like America as kind of like his dad or something, like just a very corrupt gang. And in a sense, he's not totally wrong either, but from another sense, it doesn't mean that like everything is bad, I guess,
Being an American is a contract.
It's a what?
A contract. I'm
A
not with it.
contract.
I'm tired of being under maritime law.
I mean, I definitely think that we're getting a really shitty deal in a lot of ways. Like, I think we should learn to negotiate a better deal, if we're going to be stuck under the system, which it seems like it's really hard to get out from under the situation we're in, right? So I think if we're going to be in this situation, it wouldn't be the worst thing to like find a way to negotiate a better contract with our rulers or oppressors or whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah, I govern and operate, destroy my shit from my own. I don't let nobody rule over me.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, right? I'll tell you guys a story, right? I was playing at the park with my baby brothers, right? And there was this meth head lady that came up, right? And she said, "That bike is my bike," right? Pointing to my bike, right? And I said, "No, it's not. This is my bike, right? And I'm actually gonna go home now, right? So see you guys later, right?" And my little brothers were too scared. They wouldn't move. They were like petrified. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Just take the bike and go home." Right, I'll deal with these fucking assholes. And they wouldn't take the bike, right? They wouldn't just leave me at the park, right? They said, let's all just go home and let's just leave the bike. Right. That was their solution. And so I walked up trying to take the bike and she punched me in my stomach. Right. She said, I'm a grown ass woman. What do you think this is, little boy? Right. And all this stuff. And I was laying on the floor. She kicked me in my balls. Right. I was just a little kid. Right. And I was very much hurting at this point, and so on and so forth. I was down on the floor. They walked away with my bike. Right. And I told my brothers on the way home, I gave them this whole speech. Right. I said, look, you guys are a bunch of pussies. I formulated this plan. Right. We had to follow through on this plan so that we could keep the bike. Right. And so on and so forth. And I mean, my brother, like one of my little brothers really remembers the speech I gave them on the way home, right after this bike got stolen from us. Right, about like how we deserve to have the bike and all this shit. And he thought it was a really motivational speech. Right, he was like, this is one of the most motivational things I've ever heard is the speech you gave us after that bike was stolen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it is, man. That's righteous, man.
but that
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
but
that sounds like Detroit to me.
but it is a very American attitude too, where of like, you know, it's my shit and I'm gonna protect it. And again,
Yeah,
maybe it's a very
she had her
American
boyfriend
thing.
too, and he looked way tougher than she was. She kind of looked like she had fucked up teeth and stuff, but her the dude she was with a guy that was really scary looking. And apparently he didn't care that she was bullying some kids and beating the fuck out of just some kid in a playground and stealing his bike.
Yeah,
That was
because
the deal.
she's running shit, and to me, it was an example of two different Americas, right? One of her is like the imperial colonizer, like they say Native American,
Yeah,
the
the
fake Native
entitled,
American.
the
Like, yeah,
entitled.
exactly. It's my bike, punk. The Debo shit. Whereas Machine Lies was like the real American dream, as they say, right? This guy's coming from another country, starting from the bottom and moving up, right? And he's being assertive. He's not being a pushover. And with that said, like when people, that's why it's frustrating around these spaces, is because in our own way, I think all of us on this call and probably a lot of us in the chat, um, we want to quote unquote wake people up to what's really going on. But it's like, bro, like, people don't understand. Like, if we just listen to us and listen to each other, we could probably get through these crazy times a little bit easier. Yeah, a little bit more fun, you know what I mean? But people want to, I think they know everything and they don't want to listen. So I think that's cool how you gave that talk, man. Motivated them.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the way to put it. Like that's definitely the best way to put that scenario. It's like like you said, it's two different Americas. The fucking the entitled and the fucking people that
Well,
You know what
What
I'm saying? It's a capitalist fucking country.
what would have been like? What would have been the alternative if you were in Pakistan and somebody tried to steal your bike? Like, what would be the general attitude of people there? Would it be different relative to here, or like you think? You know what I mean? Like, would the kids be scared to fight, or would they just all like go scrap it out? Or when you were a kid over there, was it very different?
Good question. As he answers that, let me ask you, Neurojack, in the panel. Do you think the reason why machines, little brothers and sisters, are kind of timid was because it's like they feel like they didn't have home court advantage? And the reason I say it like that is because my son, we were playing basketball today, the 2K, and he asked, yeah, we'll play later, yeah. Like he was asking me what's the difference between home court and away, you know, and maybe they felt like they were away even though they were Americans because they were living here already. What do you think, Neuro?
Um,
And the
that's a
lady
good
felt like she was a
question.
home court.
That's a good question. I mean, so like I'll give you a little bit about my experience growing up. Like I experienced very, very little violence as a kid. Like I never really saw much violence ever. And I grew up predominantly in like a white area, but there was always black and Hispanic kids and a few random Asians that I barely remember, here and there. Um but I experienced very little violence at all. And the few things that I did experience, like, mostly got resolved with either like joking, shit talking, or like, a couple like good punches. It wasn't like anything really that intense for me. Um, but so I just said that to say that, I was watching this, guy, I was watching these guys who play basketball, right? And they go to all over the world and play basketball. And, this guy was, playing basketball in like some Nate, I don't know where it was, but everybody's pretty dark skinned, and one of the guys is black from America, and one of the guys is white. And these people in other countries, they play very, very, very dirty basketball. You know what I mean? Like very dirty. Like I would never play with somebody like this. Like they try to like hurt you. They try to like foul you to over and over again. And you know, if somebody did to me on my home turf what these guys were doing, I would hope that somebody would jump them and beat the shit out of them, right? But because they're in their home,
Right.
because they're playing in their home turf, they feel enabled because they have like 100 people behind them that will back them up if somebody retaliates. See what I mean? So I don't think you can
Yeah.
really, I don't think you could extrapolate that, because even if it's not true, even if people would come to Machine's aid as a kid, right? He wouldn't know that until the situation arose, right? For sure. So
Yeah.
probably, yeah. I would have to say probably it would affect you. You know what I mean?
That's dude. I always bring it back to the panel versus Blake, all this stuff, this YouTube shit, Neuro and the panel, because it's like a couple weeks ago, CM and I and Machine we were building on this channel, and I guess you could call it some of the stuff we're talking about alternative history, but these are some of the people we were watching the video and talking about. They were like professors and stuff, right, and archaeologists, and and some people in the chat, or one person in particular, was just like talking trash, bro, just because they're not used to thinking outside the box, I would say, right? And I think just like that metaphor of home court, a lot of the people that maybe would probably agree with what we were saying or are interested, they didn't say nothing because that person that was felt emboldened to be like a bully, basically, um, felt empowered and nobody was saying nothing because he felt like they were on the home court. Um, yeah.
Well, I do believe very much in what Machine said many times, something I believe in, which is that start a well-intentioned fight and see how things fall apart, right? The problem is, like, most of the time I find that I'm disappointed because For example, like the thing with Illumitami and you, right?
Yeah.
Like I was doing that really towards Illumitami to try to like see see how far he's willing to push his edginess, right? But it
Hmm.
seemed from your perspective that I was pushing it towards you. See what I'm saying? So
Yeah, like I
so
didn't know
so
where you stand really on that one.
right,
I didn't.
but again, from my point of view, it was like, well, let's see who all's in the chat. Like I noticed here in this chat, like people are kind of being antagonistic as we're having this conversation, and maybe that's just for fun, or maybe that's something else. I don't really know, but I'm not going to make a judgment on it because there could be a lot of different reasons why.
Yeah, there's
But as I
nuance,
get
right?
but as I get more accustomed to people's attitudes and stuff, like I was in the Discord chat earlier, right? And I don't have anything against those people, but I shit talk a lot of them because you kind of get into the same conversation over and over again, and people are triggered because Christianity this or Christianity that, and I do understand it, but at the same time, it's like when it's the same thing over and over and over again, and there's like seemingly little nuance to like what's being said, I'm going to be a little bit more insulting to your position because it's like, how many times are we going to go in a circle where it's like you seem interested in what my answers to your questions are, right? And again, I'm not saying I'm right. That's the whole point, is that I'm trying to get to the deeper layer of what's going on, right? From my point of view, right? Um, but me trying to be polite to somebody who's not really listening is not really honest, right? So from my point of view, I'm going to push it a little harder and see how it comes through, right? And it's I don't know. It's like with the whole. It's just that way with a lot of stuff on the panel verse, but also just in real life too. Like people. I think people are just too used to being comfortable with the status quo, and I've just noticed that like for women, I don't blame them, but there's a lot of men who they're just really unwilling to push the envelope, and unfortunately, I think that means that a lot of us that are willing to push the envelope, we have to push harder. You know what I mean?
I get
And
that. That's why
it's
it's fun to like. I
yeah,
can always know I can show you something weird that most people be like, "What the hell's the context?" I don't really have to say anything if I share something with you, a DM or something, of a link or something.
I mean, you send me some
You'll
stuff
get
that's
it.
like offensive to
Weird,
me, but I'm like, I don't take it personal. I think it's kind of funny. It's like I like to be offended sometimes. So.
because you probably hopefully you know I don't mean anything bad by it. It's just like
Yeah,
for
of
a laugh
course. I
or to
mean,
learn something or
yeah,
to learn something.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, well, I'll give you an example. Like, I don't know. See, I'll just rap with you. So, like, okay, like I was like on Instagram, they're pushing like a lot of like black male, Asian female stuff, which I respect, but it's like weird because it comes with this whole thing of like, oh, white people are mad because we've taken Asian women, or that, or it'll be like Indian guys, or it'll be like whatever it is, right? There's always like another layer. It's never like, hey, I'm proud to be X. It's hey, fuck you because you're not me and I'm taking what you want. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like very antagonistic. It's made on purpose to be purposefully antagonistic towards people of my disposition, right? And so at a certain point, it's like, okay, do you just kind of like rationalize with people who are trying to rage bait you, or do you play into the rage bait to make a larger point? You know what I mean? So it doesn't. So
You did that
it's
part.
huh?
You use it to make art.
Well, that's how I deal with it. Yeah, for sure. Because I think it's something that most people are not going to see how the algorithms are kind of made. They're kind of becoming very tailor made to you, right? Like they're kind of made to harness your attention and your energy, right? And again, you know, maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but ultimately, if you're not using the algorithm to create your own, weapon of some sort, then you're really just a part of. I mean, really, you just become like a human battery, kind of like the Matrix, right? Like you're just become like this energy harnessing creature that's just being used up and thrown away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you don't like, it's also actually it's like great because you can go deep in that algorithm, very specific in the genre, whatever you're looking at, right? But then again, if you don't do your due diligence and try to look at different things and open your horizon, you're going to be locked into that and never see anything new to
Yeah. Well,
challenge
that's
your paradigm.
well, well, that's part of the reason I do the videos I'm doing is really just to show people like this is what my algorithm looks like. You know what I mean? Like some of it I'm seeking out, but a lot of it I'm not. Right? A lot of it's just being sent to me. Right? So it is very interesting, right? That certain things I find interesting. Some of the things I put on there is not things that I particularly want to enjoy or something, right? It's just something that I find curious. I'm like, what is this? What is the purpose of this? Video or propaganda or art or whatever I'm looking at. Like, like I'll give you an example. Like, I'll open up Instagram and it says like, here's the 3 top bars in Tokyo, Japan that are supporting trans and LGBTQ plus people in Tokyo, Japan. And I'm like, I don't have a lot of hate towards those people, but I'm also like, is that really what Japan needs right now? Like they really need a bar that is pushing like gay marriage in Japan. Is that really their biggest problem? You know what I mean? Like I don't really think that's a big problem for them.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you support it. It's just that you're like, wow,
Yeah.
what's going on here? What's going on here?
Yeah. Well, what it tells me is that somebody's put a lot of money and energy into this particular thing. And I'm just wondering, like, is the average person in Tokyo extremely concerned about whether or not gay people have a bar to go and like have butt sex in? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, I don't think that's something that they're probably that worried about. Um, I hope.
Like, not. I hope not
But
either. Yeah.
well, it's just like with San Francisco. Like right now, if you go to San Francisco, like I know you think you know how bad it is, but I tell you, however bad you think it is, it's a lot worse. And it's like all these people who were so concerned for years that San Francisco is a place to have butt sex in bars and whatever. Um, Most of those people are not as concerned about that anymore. They're like, can I get a job? Well, when I walk outside, will I step in human waste? Is this guy on fentanyl? Like, can I help this guy without him trying to kill me? I mean, like this is the problem that most people are facing
I
there.
haven't
Most
been
people
here.
are,
I haven't been there in like 8 years. And my thing is, this is the way I look at it. I get information from you and some other people back home, but like I look at Sixth Street as like the litmus, the source of the grossness and the degeneracy of San Francisco. And then I feel it like a rash. That's the origin of it. And if you tell me like, oh, it's this bad, that bad, I'm like, oh, the rash is spreading to south of Market. Oh, now it's spreading to the Sunset. Wow, it's that bad. You know what I mean? Because that street is horrible, right? Sixth Street,
yeah,
notoriously.
it is. It's really bad. I mean, I haven't been there in a long time, but like I know people who live there, and yeah, I avoid that place like the plague. But it's weird because yeah, I mean, but it's weird because like you get a little bit of what happened is they really spread Sixth Street out to the whole city, so you get a little bit of you get like 1% Sixth Street everywhere, and then other places you'll get like 3%, 10%, 15%, 20%.
Mm, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's kind of the problem is like it's not really isolated anymore. And again, it's just my point overall is just that it's you know um everybody like right now these they had the baseball thing and like some of the baseball players wouldn't wear the gay hat during Pride Month, right? And everybody's like, oh look,
I saw that stuff.
we have a racism, we have a homophobia problem in San Francisco baseball. Right? It's like I don't know. Like when I was growing up playing baseball, and I really sucked at it. Nobody was running around worrying about whether or not somebody like cared about somebody else having sex with some guy. You know what I mean? Like that was never a problem when, when I grew up playing baseball. So
Obviously, yeah, especially Little League for sure. But even with professionals, they didn't talk about that stuff.
Gotta keep your eyes open wide and hide your face from the streets. I'm like the beast with a warrant, far from a Norman. Gave you fair warning, now you understand squalling. I'm calling out any rapper that I doubt. Smack him in the mouth, throw him in the yoke, boom, then I knock him out. No doubt, Freddie Fox fouls, 20 shot, auto Glock plow. Benny Blanc, Porter Rock style, with a twist of black in the brow. Twist your cap in the mouth, sleep with the fish knit for yapping too loud. What's happening now? Niggas is hard as hell, but they gargamels. Picking on the smallest victim gives them hard to kill. My squad is real and holds it down the hardest. Regardless what size of the largest, we polish the floor with the rawest hardcore artists. Flawless victory, and niggas can't do shit to me. Physically, lyrically, hypothetically, realistically, and the epitome of catch a wreck. Catch you when you cash a check, smash you when you pass the shack for your fucking Lex. Nothing less than the best if the squad did it. Hard-headed niggas better beware and fear like God said it.
I gave you fair warning, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware. I gave you fair warning, beware.
Hey yo, I warned you. Now all niggas can do is mourn you. I'm born to kill and still thrilled I put it on you. There's no regrets. Remorse only results in loneliness. Only the strong survive and strive through life as warriors. All of us die. Some of us kill, even massacre. Who wanna try? Punish your will if you ask for it. I'm hazardous for your health and hell's your next stop. For real, my shit's cocked. The world is just stop. I'm not the one you should be underestimating. Come test your fate and I guarantee I'll be under investigation. You can't handle the whole. I slam you on the skull and we can go blow for blow like Evander and Bo. You never know. However, though, I still hold the title. With no my rival's a chance to dance with Mr. Homicidal. Ain't on the Bible, I swear to defend my crown. I've been around since forever and never let it touch the ground. Don't fuck around and catch a rude awakening. My crew's basically waiting patiently for you to move the patrons in. Then we'll surround you, form desert storm and pound you. Look around you, terror squads everywhere like sound view. The boogie down, do it like nobody. Who are we? The foundation, you facing the whole army.
I gave you fair warning, beware. 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 I gave you fair warning, beware.
Yeah.
I gave you fair warning, beware.
Know what I'm saying? Think this is just some rap
I
shit.
gave you fair warning,
We do
beware.
this shit for real. Terror squad, nigga.
I gave you fair
Fucking shoot
warning,
the place
beware.
up. Motherfuckers know the time. It's
I gave
motherfucking
you
rap
fair
game.
warning, beware.
Joe Crack. Big Dog Punisher. Bullet Clips
I gave you
too.
fair warning,
Fuck.
beware.
What?
I gave you fair warning, beware.
That's another one. Shit you made, Machine Lars.
Yeah, I mixed that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's way better than the original. And I don't even usually say that with Big Pun. I mean, a lot of those Big Pun songs are really, really great. But yeah.
Yeah, my bad. My phone had died. What y'all been talking about since I've been gone? Just nothing. Sure.
Every time I play music, Neurojack leaves. So my bad about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You scared Neurojack away, huh?
Yeah, he just bounces every time. Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah. We've been calling the same shit out, I guess, about the Masonic StreamYard. It's like they try to make the shit look as normal as they can, but ain't nothing normal about how they handle this shit.
Yeah, you hear about the company that bought this shit?
I bought YouTube.
No, bought StreamYard.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, there's a new company who acquired StreamYard recently called like Bending Spoons Incorporated or some shit. But
Yeah.
it's interesting because the company name is a reference to Uri Geller and the Matrix shit where they bend the spoons and all that shit. Right?
Yeah.
Andrea Purich brought Uri Geller and they did a CIA like thing where they wanted to see if his like fucking parapsychology shit works and all this crazy shit. Really
Yeah,
tripped out.
it sounds like some advanced NK Ultra type shit.
No, it's definitely a part of that. Yeah, Andrea Puerich, he got like patents like where he had like devices where he could send beams like control people's thoughts and shit. So yeah, he was
Yeah,
an MK Ultra scientist.
yeah, I've been
What do you
caught
think the
something like
motivations are?
I've been
Sorry,
caught
go ahead.
something like that. With Zachary Hubbard, I think that he's doing like with that gematria, like that shit he calls gematria is not as just his form of numerology. But I feel like he might be like on a like they might be using that as a distraction while they're doing like coding and getting people in trances with like some advanced like MK Ultra like type shit, like dumbing people down. Cause think about how dumb people. I've seen people get dumber in the past 6 months just dealing with these panels all the time. Like, and it's just what I've seen. Like, so I
Yeah,
could imagine what it was before. I've only been around 7 months now. So
Because people weren't even reading books as it is like they used to, and definitely not now. Especially if someone's always on the panel, right? Learning new things.
yeah, like you gotta be real conservative with your time, like to where like if somebody's not really offering like a level of intelligence or conversation, like they're not bringing something that you've never really heard of before or some type of shit, like you gotta kind of move on because like people out here, like they are here for distraction, and for de-radicalization. That's the main purpose of this thing.
exactly, man. And that's what I've been basically telling him the past couple of days. Remember, I've been telling you that, Gabe.
Yeah, exactly what you've been
Like,
saying.
like, like if they like they that's I don't want to do panel shows like that unless it's informative people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not bringing
Yeah.
nothing to the channel. It's taking away from it. Because
Yeah, and then the only point of that conversation is to have the same conversation offline, to reproduce the same conversation offline, right? So there's actually no point in having a conversation on a stage other than just people stealing your ideas and going and talking about it on their show, right? Because
yeah,
that's all.
exactly.
All right.
It's a business model for Chat GPT, right? The guy,
Yeah,
the CEO, oh yeah, sure, put your information in there. they patent it after.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's, that's how capitalism works.
yeah. That's why when I come up here, I try to talk about shit that's off the like off the concerted like algorithm shit. Like I'm just trying to feed the algorithm some shit that could take it off. Because all we're doing is talking into a machine and then they're calculating the words and putting that shit in an array of, material content and stuff, which is organized. Right. So unless you say some shit that's like what 90% of people are not saying, like there's no even point of opening your mouth because you're just feeding the algorithm what it's created already. Right? You're
Yeah,
just literally just telling it what it's telling people to say. So
yeah. That's why a lot of these StreamYard panel shows become like one long show. Like, it's just all the same shit, and nobody's really original.
yeah, the only
Nobody.
thing they're producing is a transcript. Right. That's all the AI cares about is the transcript. Right. So it's gonna read the words, how many words per minute and shit and all of that type of stuff, how many people we're talking, how
Yeah,
many people chatted per minute, so on and so forth. That's all they care about.
yeah. It's all. Yeah, yeah. That's all they care about. Your views per fucking minute type shit too. How long people watched it, like that's all they
Oh
care
yeah,
about. They don't
yeah. They
really care.
came and told me. They said you got 100,000 watch hours. Where they were saying like, they were extremely proud of it. Like, well, what do I care? How do I know if people watch the parts of my show that are valuable, or they just watch the shit show for an hour and then just
Yeah,
left? It is what it is.
yeah. That's the bad part.
we were speaking about the two Americas earlier. Um, CM, you remember you brought up the other day about America could be a corporation and a country, right? Something like that, right? Like two different. There's two different Americas.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's about the
You heard about that?
corporation or the republic.
Whatever. Yeah. There's two different versions of America or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So you're
used to have
saying
two presidents too. Like Abraham Lincoln wasn't he was like the president of the corporation.
yeah, I've seen the old memes or whatever of like when the president's talking, like they change out the seal. You guys seen that before? It's a different seal for both of those two things, the republic and the corporation. Just like slightly different.
Yeah, I forgot exactly where they get it from. I know what you're talking about. Like he's talking like the bird and shit, like the eagle.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
The
where they
bird
get
with
it from.
arrows in the hands. I mean talons.
Yeah, I
That's
think
an
they get
old
it from the
symbol.
Moors. Yeah, no, you're right. What's up, Tony Red? Yeah, I think they get it from the Moors. Like that's where they get most of their shit from and try to act like they. What's up? You tell me. That is.
Yeah, like
Um,
a huge percentage of the US population works for the government. Where it's like they say it's not a communist country, but a lot of people work for the government. It said like I mean I looked it up one day, like how many like people are employed by the government, and then you look up the population of the United States, it's like 10% of the country is employed by the fucking government.
yeah, I mean,
Population wise, it's really fucking weird.
yeah, but it all has to do with the fostering bargains and shit like that. Like we're talking about the fraternities, like because they got to keep people that can keep a secret. Corporate America is based off fostering bargains, nothing else. Based like, what can you sell out your morals to raise the rank? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can look it up. Like, yeah, that's what it's about. Like, is corporate America based off fostering bargains? It's going to tell you yes. A lot of people don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Colloquially, when they say "sell your soul," they're referring probably to the Faustian bargain, huh?
It's pretty much like an NDA. Who is Nick? Y'all know Nick Garu?
Nick Gobbler.
Y'all know
No,
Nick
I've not heard.
Cage has his cage.
Okay. Okay.
Cam up, Cage. I'll make sure that you cam up real quick, Cage.
Oh
Cage,
yeah, Nick.
cam up
Wait,
real
wait.
quick, Cage.
Yeah,
This might
Cage.
not be
Yeah, I know.
Cage. This might not be Cage. All right, that's
Yeah.
Cage. All right, that's Cage.
No, tell him to do a kick with his foot on fire, like last
You
night.
talked to him before?
What's up, Cage?
Yeah,
We
what's
know
up,
Cage.
everybody?
Yeah. What's up, Cage? How you doing, man?
Same
Yeah.
one. I'm all here. Doing shit.
Yeah, welcome back.
Back to the welcome.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we were
What are you guys talking
Speaking
about?
on,
we're talking about a very interesting topic right now. So let's keep talking about it.
Various topics, eh?
Fostering bargains in corporate America.
I don't know what you're talking about there, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what corporate America is based off of.
Mm.
It's basically like an NDA. They all have to sign it. That's why it's a waste of time being like a negrotician, like acting like you know what the fuck's going on, like with that shit, because you don't. You don't know about these niggas fostering bargains and shit.
Mm. How you doing though? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Gabe? Gabriel, how you doing, Machine? Yourself, Mr. Elder. See, okay.
doing good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Never happened. I gotta get the fuck to work already. So if I come on here while I get to work, I'll probably shut the fuck up for him for a while, but I'll be listening. But for
Okay.
now, no. But for now, I'll be talking for a little bit.
Cage, you a researcher. I'm sure you come across like all that uh masonry connections to everything basically. Earlier we were talking also about fraternities, college for frats, fraternities, and how it's kind of like they resonate with the Greek way of life.
Oh,
No,
that's
we were talking
great.
about
Okay,
YouTube. The topic
what
is
their Greek lettering and shit, like
no, we're talking
alpha.
about
Yeah.
like why does every YouTube panel have like some type of fraternity member? Like every YouTube panel like has a and they run it like it too, like the masonry worship, like the look how gospel Bob is ran. They all worship Bob and like argue over him. And it's literally mockery of the Most High, like of the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we should show CM Jack Talcott and see and ask him if he thinks Jack Talcott's a Mason because
Yeah,
he's
he's a
got some
mason.
He's not a
That's what
interesting
goddamn
stuff.
motherfucker, bro. Can you play
that's what
some in the background, please?
I think
Real
Cage,
see,
you're a
real
Mason,
shit. We
right,
don't have to.
Cage?
We don't have to listen to it. Just in the
Cage, are
background.
you a mason?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm beyond their fucking little pussy ass
I
motherfucker
thought you were.
bullshit. No. I tell you if I was. No.
You're self-initiated, you could say.
No. Not until there's fucking bullshit. So go fuck. I talked to the guy who runs the entire fucking bullshit. I'm like, go fuck. No, not for me.
But Machine, you think Jack Telcott's a Mason and Sia?
Definitely not. Okay, no Mason would
You
act
say
like that.
no.
No, I guarantee it. No.
I'm not sure. I mean, see, one of the dudes in the Discord, Hostile Hyperborean, right? He's admitted to knowing some stuff about that. I've met people who say they're part of it and that they
I'll bet my entire life that Talcott is not a goddamn Mason. Okay.
right.
He's not smart enough to do that. Okay, he's fucking retarded. No offense to him, I love him and shit, but hey,
Yeah, I'm just saying like the people in the panels that are like older people that have like more than 60 viewers and it's like they reliably always go live. They always have like a huge amount of people watching and you don't really know where they came from. It's like all these people in their chat.
that's not a huge amount of people. Okay, bro, that's like
It
relative.
is for the sector
It
though.
is.
The sector
Yeah,
that's
it
for the
is. Yeah.
sector is
All right,
relatively.
would you like 10,000 people in here right now? It's not hard to do.
No,
Cage,
no,
cage,
no. I'm
cage,
not
Don't do
talking.
that
cage,
shit.
cage, cage,
Don't
cage,
do that.
cage, cage, cage. Don't do
No,
I'm
that.
just
thank
saying,
you.
bro. It's
Yeah,
all
I'm
fucking.
not
I'm
talking
not
Cage,
about
hold on,
I'm
one
not
cage,
time.
cage,
talking
hold it, hold
nothing.
on,
I'm
time
just
out,
saying,
time out,
bro,
cage,
that
okay,
is
fine.
retarded.
Cage,
No,
cage,
he's
cage,
not a Mason.
cage, time out. That's why I got mad at you last time. You started doing all that bot shit. Don't do that bot shit, but and
I
have a
just said I
conversation.
wouldn't, but I'm saying my whole point here
Why
is
you
to.
interrupting me? Why you interrupting me?
Okay.
No, okay, sir. You can be respectful of the panel, sir. We don't need no bots. And let's have a
I
conversation.
just told you I'm not gonna do it. If I wanted to do it, you think I have to be here to do it?
We get it, Cage. Cage meant
Yeah,
well, but yeah, we don't fuck around like that though. Appreciate you, Cage, though.
yeah, you good, case. Just
Yeah.
add to the conversation. Don't take away from it.
Well, back to the thing though, because for example, chaotic truth, CM, you probably think like if he didn't have bots and shit, that he'd probably have maybe 100 people or
Yeah,
like
his
50
shit's
people.
botted up. Yeah, his shit's botted up.
Yeah, it's
There's
just about it.
probably 60 like there's probably 50 to 60
You can
people
tell
that
how
are
the
watching.
chat
Maybe
moves.
Bro,
I
can
40.
we
think
just put this in the background and observe it? We don't have to put the thing on. We could talk. I'm
Oh
just saying,
man.
like, you want to see what they do? It's all three initiations and the Bohemian Grove bullshit all in one.
Yeah, it's deeper than that. Like it's
It's in
we
the
like
private chat. Do I
you
have to
gotta put it
pull
on
it
the
up on my
stage.
fucking
You gotta put it on the stage if you want to
computer?
watch.
I could do it, but yeah, like, we don't have to put no sound on there. And just
I mean,
look at it.
I get I like we don't gotta watch. We know what they do. We're talking about the when they rise
Okay,
to ranks.
why
They have
not? But this is actually showing it.
yeah, but I don't want you to get me struck or something, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, I have it on my fucking thing. There's nothing wrong with it, bro.
yeah,
Get the fuck off.
we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
We're good though. Yeah, appreciate it. We want to hear your words. But yeah, you're saying CM in machine. You're saying that like you think it's maybe 40, 30
You're
people,
afraid of these motherfuckers? Are you kidding me?
Bro,
Cage,
we're moving
stop
on.
interrupting people, bro.
We're moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just 40 to 60 people.
Yeah.
You know, tops. I I honestly think sometimes like I'm not sure, but I feel like sometimes some of these lower level dudes is buying bots too.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, I think so
Cope
too.
with the
Yeah.
No,
embarrassment.
even the ones with millions of quotes subscribers, they're all
They do for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
it's
I
all
think
inflated and shit. It's like this. Like,
yeah,
look, I use the allegory. For example, you're in a food court, right? There's a
Hmm.
massive lineup. It could just be all their friends lining up, whatever.
right.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're probably gonna go over there because you're not gonna go to the person with nothing there. You know what I mean? You're gonna go to the
Right.
fucking long line.
They call that social proof. You see
Yeah,
people
social
there like,
proof,
oh yeah,
guerrilla
must be
marketing.
a
Social,
You
good,
can do
social,
that.
must be a
social
good
engineering.
place.
Social engineering, really.
Yeah, that too. In the
But
bigger
it's just,
picture.
and it's just like really like the
I'm like
bigger
I'm
picture
getting the
is.
fuck away from the crowd and going to the place with nothing. It'll probably be the best food you ever had.
But authenticity and realness will always overshadow any bot or any fake shit at the end of the day.
Hmm.
So like people are always going to gravitate, even if it's lesser numbers, they're going to gravitate towards the real. At the end of the day, like 'cause that's what they come from. Like even the people like that don't mean well, they're gonna might even be real for a little bit, just because that's what it is. The truth got
Yeah.
a different vibration. You know what I'm saying? Different frequency. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna have 100,
Yo, real
200,
shit,
300.
can you turn off your voice changer and do me a fucking favor?
I don't have a fucking voice changer, kid.
Bro,
Like this
let
is
them
like,
cook, man. Let CM
yeah,
cook,
it's just, yeah, you gotta stop doing this shit, bro. Relax.
man.
He
That's
jumps
right.
in
That's
the
right.
middle of some shit. Like he just jumps in.
Yeah.
That's a
It
tactic.
was just
That
a
shit is a
joke,
tactic.
brother. It's
See,
just a
look,
joke.
right
Yeah.
there. That's a tactic right there. See, look, he just
Yeah.
did it again.
Yeah,
That's a
he's being
tactic.
like,
Yeah.
what's that shit you said earlier?
I don't know.
I forgot what other machine like called
Bro, you know what I
earlier.
mean? I put my motherfucking voice changer on, you know what I mean? You know, you got kids over here,
What?
you know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Now he's going to the trolling
Did you do
because
it?
the
Troll
game
community.
because it's
Yeah.
done because we already called out the other troll. Now it's the second troll. It
Like,
is what it is.
see him just did what I did. I'm playing Ben 2K. Rick Barry just blocked James Worthy. Like CM just blocked Cage right now.
Yeah, he's
I
he's
like
tripping.
Cage too. He's a good guy, but he doesn't do that on his channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
have
do this
fun
shit.
with
I
him.
yeah.
don't know why he comes over here doing that shit. He must be high or
Yeah,
something. You know, that oxy.
and
And
then
Cage, I'm not
he
gonna keep
back.
dealing with you. I just kicked his ass out, and he's right back in the studio trying to
Yeah,
troll.
he'll do that. Yeah, just be cool,
I'm like,
Cage, man. We all like time is precious, bro. Some of us can't be on this phone all the time, bro. But
that's
these are
crazy. We
important
just
talks. Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean too. Like it's good to just move on and shit. But like I got hours of Cage just recorded. We've had good conversations, but sometimes he's not in the mood.
yeah.
well, he said he was just gonna work. I mean, that's cool. I get it. Sometimes people want to hang out and have it in the background, which is cool. But be true to that, then. Don't
Yeah, you know,
disrupt.
man. Yo, bro, it's your boy Kid today, you know what I mean? I'm coming straight from the live from the six and shit, you know what I mean? We do real shit over here. So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet, you know what I mean? I'm gonna turn off my fucking voice and I'm gonna get back to work.
That was cute.
All right, thank you.
Your bitch's
I
pussy
like
is
when
cute,
someone.
cunt. Yeah, welcome back.
Oh, come on. See what you did there?
I didn't.
Come
Wait,
on,
did he
man.
say something disrespectful? I didn't hear what he said. Did he say something
He
disrespectful?
said your bitch's pussy is something. Cunt.
Yeah, my bitch is supposed
Q,
to
Q,
always be real.
T, U, T, E, Q.
You must be on that little motherfucking Yerkes again. You off them Yerkes
Yeah,
again?
bro. You know, it's real cute when he pull up on you and squeeze the trigger on your fucking face. You know what I mean? You know, it's real fucking cute over here.
You gotta go, buddy. Get up out of here.
You try to help the special ed, and that's what happened.
You gotta get him up out of here, man.
Yeah. People
He's
like play
tripping.
around. You can't play around with words like that. But that shit will be cause and effect, man, in the unseen. You know?
Yeah, he out here playing this shit. I'm not gonna keep playing with his whole ass. That's why he got told. I tell him to come back. He come back straight trolling, being a super troller. He can't help himself. Yeah, I don't think he can either. You tell me. He not finna keep trolling me. He needs to go to bed.
Uh-huh. Oh, you tell me there? I think good peeps. He or
Yeah.
she. Yeah, it's good peeps. Yeah. Yeah, Machine Lies hooked it up big time for me.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the
CMG
subscribe
next
button.
level.
You tell me. If you start something here. I'm saying it's important. You hit the like, share, subscribe. The channel, the algorithm. It's an impromptu live. I thought I had a real good topic. Yeah, he's a he. Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you can. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I can't let him back up, bro. Like, not tonight, bro. We were having a solid conversation. That's crazy.
Super
Like,
solid.
it's like that's that speak of the devil shit. Like everything, it's like we manifested what we talk about into
Yep.
like a physical. Like it was. Am I lying in Machine Lies? It was exactly what we all said. Like, what's this? And why you coming here just pissed off? Like, this is called a conversation between men.
Exactly.
Like, it's something you'll probably never have, Shiesty, bro. A man.
Oh
Yo, we
no.
spicy shit, yo.
Shiesty bum.
Yeah,
She's a opinionated woman.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
overly
there's
opinionated. She don't
yeah,
come in
there's
and say hi. She just come in and say, "What's this? This is fucking bullshit."
That's the thing.
Like, good morning to you too, young lady.
Right?
Good
No
morning to you
hello.
too. Good morning to you too, young lady. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Machine Lives how literally the demon manifested like everything we talked about, like
yeah.
into a physical fucking form. What's up, Napstar? Salute to you. Appreciate you
Now
pulling
starting
up.
the building.
Sadia.
Yeah.
That's how you address
Mm.
men, Shiesty Bone. Like, that's how you address men, Shiesty Bone. You say good morning, you know what I'm saying? You address yourself like an adult. I can't tell you how to be a lady, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's up to your father or your man. I don't know how to be a lady. I'm a man, so I can't tell you how to do that.
Yeah. Even your brother can help. Her brother can help too if she has one. With that.
Yeah, so the cage, like, yeah, chill you up here mocking the shit. Like, this your last chance, bro. You say some dumb shit, bro.
I'm about to do my own thing, man. Either way, you know what?
Hey, what
I
you just
haven't.
say in the back chat, Cage? You on some bullshit? What you say in the back chat?
Don't worry about that.
All right, bro, your ass gone. Hit your bitch ass. You got something to say before you go? Like, nah, no, you don't. Get your faggot ass about here, nigga.
Cage will say some horrible things in the chat, and then once you let him on the stage, he'll be like, "Oh, I love you guys." It's like, which one is it?
Nigga,
That's why you should.
the drugs ain't hitting the sun. I don't got time for that shit, nigga. I'm chilling. I'm trying to have a good stream. We have a great stream. Just a summertime vibe stream. I'm not finna let no party pooper troll fucking what you say? I don't know if Machine Lives call this shit like the fucking what the type of agent is it called? I can't think of it, bro. It's like what you call it earlier, Machine Lives?
Um um I mean in regards to what?
About how they like have the fucking agents on like the YouTube panels and like in the Masons and shit to cause like civil unrest. I forgot the exact word. I'm kind of high and tired, but I forgot the exact word you said was like perfect.
Yeah, a good word to use is like distraction, de-radicalization.
Yeah, they de-radicalize. Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
said.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like lead people passive. That's why I don't call dude chaotic truth. I call him passive liar. And that's what they're pretty much like. Um, breeding is like a bunch of de-radicalized pacifists, conformists.
That's an accurate title for him.
Well, just in general, like Keep robbing the back chat, bitch. I'm finna kick bitch ass out the studio in a second, huh? That's why you can't come up on here with the real G's. You gotta troll like the bitch you are. You is a troll, nigga. And I know you buy bots and you make bots for all these motherfuckers. Like, bro, like you're not gonna do shit, bro. You can't do nothing.
He did it last time.
That's why I stopped. I forgot why I stopped letting this little nigga come up here. You ain't real, bitch. He's just going off. This nigga full of that milk. Just going off in the back chat, like, bro. Like, we don't care about that shit, bro. Like, shut up. Like, nigga, grow up, nigga. Like, you worried. You mad at men in the middle of the night, bro. Like, we evaluate. You this nigga like, right? I ain't mad at no man in the middle. I ain't think about a man. Like, it's the middle of the night.
Boy,
I'm thinking about some coochie. I ain't thinking about no fucking man, nigga.
he was talking about. You think about your voice, CM. He sound like Barry White.
Right? Yeah, boy, the buddy's in the back wilding out. No Nick Cannon, man. I feel bad for him, man. Let me kick him out the studio. Give him a boot. Go on get you little jet. Go on get up out of here. Care what your bitch ass got to say. Get that off the screen, huh? Go on get. Well, no, Shicey, it's been a real interesting panel each night. You just sending nothing but drama. You gotta stay away from this drama,
Machine,
white funk.
machine. Do you think there's trolling communities that go around in like raids and stuff in these sectors?
Well, like it's like with Cage. Like I told a lot of these dudes, like, look, there's certain people like I'm not trying to associate with. You know, like people who talk to the police, like people who do this other shit. You know, they have like Fed ties and all this shit. And I told them like I don't want to associate with these people. Like I'm not gonna be on the panel with these people. Like if you got these people on the panel, I'm gonna have you on my show less and whatever. And so I just be letting it known that like I'm not really trying to interact with people that seem to be part of, like groups online. Like, like I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they had to run it like that because of people like us. We're very strong mind people with very fucking strong energy, bro. So they're gonna have to attack us in groups, like I said like earlier, like the group demonstration type shit. So a person like Troll, appreciate you subbing, you tell me, but a person like Cage, I've caught him saying that RLM asked him to make her bots. Like he makes bots for them. Like that's why Balba had all those views earlier because fucking I had viewers because Cage gets some of the viewers. So,
Yeah,
but clearly,
actually,
that shit don't grow your channel though. Like unless
yeah,
you actually buy the bots.
Yeah, it's a detriment.
And I know exactly what he's doing. But I don't want to give y'all the game, but I know exactly what he's doing. To get the bots is not hard. Like so, that's what he does. He sits there and makes like the each like bot subscriber for subscriber. If you got common
yeah,
sense, you know how he's doing it. Fuck it, I'll tell you. Like what he's doing, he makes emails for them so he can go and subs to their page, like and they pay him to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's what these people are doing.
Yeah,
they have somebody who sit there and make emails all day, and then they just have them like sub, 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 sub. Then they pay him. That's how they make their money. Then he comes over here thinking we're some dumb niggers and think he controlling nigger. You just be like, bro, dude, you're waking up like this is the fucking ancestor speaking through me again. Stop fucking with us, or you won't get exposed. Straight up, bro. Like y'all are too easy. Like evil is not complex. It's not. That's why you know what I'm saying. It's easy to see from somebody that has a high frequency and vibration. Like just think about it. Yeah. Like
it's like he has his job to do. We have our job. Don't go in our lane, bro. Stay in your lane. We won't mess with you because you don't want that.
yeah, he don't want that. Like look how exposed is his job on YouTube. What exactly what he's doing. He's probably real man. I'm gonna give you your bitch ass something to be mad about, Cage. Now run tell that nigga to your boss, nigga. You a worker.
Well, another thing I'll do is I'll bring these dudes up to not have a serious conversation. So I'll just play the game. So every time I see them, I'll only interact with them when I'm not doing shit. So if I'm already not doing shit, it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
I
fooling them.
tried that before. That shit. I mean, I guess if you've been doing this for a while, so you already got your people and shit. So
Yeah, I keep a
I,
few of
I
these dudes in the loop for longer than I'm longer than they might think I can. Where they think they're fooling me, but I just keep them in the
yeah,
loop.
exactly,
Right?
bro. Like it's like you got to play like the little stupid, and then you just got to like
Yeah, yeah.
how I did you weren't here. I fucking did Stanley so bad yesterday. Like every time I see him, we do him bad because we don't want him over here. And it's like if you're a troll, I would stay away. Like that's why do you think Cage is so mad, like mocking me because his boss told him to come over. Stop them from speaking the truth. Go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck CM. Like fly. Like do something. They can't do it because I'm not stupid. Like he was finna get TOS next. It's like that's what I thought about it when I said say something. Like and I was like, oh fuck, I better hurry up and drop his ass. Before he fucking say the right thing, get a nigga banned for a week. And I got him out of here just in time.
Yeah, man, that's funny. Yesterday, y'all don't even know if you played stupid. That you just flipped the switch on Stanley yesterday. Just like tore into him like a different person and shit. But you were there the whole time. It's just that you flipped the switch on him, man.
Yeah, like they don't understand the grace that I give people. Like and they're going full throttle every time, like full fucking like the best shit every time. And I'm just over here playing stupid until it's time. So it's like, yeah, like dude, he set himself up for public. Like I mean, you seen his live yesterday. Like that shit was like, I kind of feel bad for dude. It's just like you try to put all these offbeat shenanigans and fucking none of it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't feel bad for him because he pulled all that fucking backhanded, fucking backbiting, narrative ass bullshit instead of just like being just like chill, just coming out here, just being an elder, playing his role. You know what I'm saying? With us type shit, not with his fucking YouTube agency or whatever he got going on.
Yeah,
Because he fucking with the panel race too. Like, just think about it. Even Ert has been a humiliation ritual right in front of us. A gay guy starts his channel. He gets dissed by every girl. Fucking the dumbass thumbnails. What else? Fucking the RLM baby shit. Lenny's, which led to Lenny's asshole going off YouTube for months. Now he's back with fucking a bunch of fucking trailer park whites. That sounds like such a good, like, you know what I'm saying, offer, right? Like,
just tell him today, CM, the machine today. What happened? When the guy asked him to do something, or in the bunny suit.
oh yeah, you got the guy with the bunny suit on there, like, and he like pretty much asked
Yeah,
her to see, like, he's like, if you're gonna talk about dick, show me. Like,
yeah.
bro, hold up.
That's an
That's
example
weird.
of a dude I refuse. Yeah, that's an example of a dude I refuse to talk to. All right. If you're coming
Yeah,
on in a bunny suit, I can't be seen on the panel. All right, like that's just it. All right, like I can't be seen on a panel like that. All right, like let alone just be, just hanging out. Like yeah, like like Shiesty, like they could say what they want. Like I'm not here to entertain people. I'm not your motherfucking monkey. Right. So sorry, like right. This is just a public call. We're allowed to do this on YouTube. So I'm sorry if you're not entertained, right? Then you should go watch something else,
yeah,
right?
it's just it's a woman, bro. You gotta let women talk.
But
You
that's the
know, they
thing.
don't. You can't take what women say seriously. Like,
No, of
you gotta
course,
do how
no,
you
of
just did.
course.
Check them, let them know what it is, and just you know what I'm saying, move forward. Like, you know what it is. Like, I can't tell you. I'm just throwing in my 2 cents.
Yeah, but just in general, I'm not here to entertain people. I'm not here to talk to a person in a bunny suit. Right? Like
Yeah, facts.
that's not how I'm going out. Like that could be the last conversation I have. It could be with a
Nah, for
dude in a
real.
bunny suit, right? Like for real.
That shit is wild, bro. So it's so yeah. Remember he came back talking about I made money off YouTube. Like damn, like so. What did that come with though? Because I said fuck the money. I'm a fucking yeah. He asshole boy to like. You can go back and see it. It's on live. You know.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Uncle Jack.
Yeah,
Dude,
I guess
I don't
he's
fuck
a
with that dude.
homosexual too. I'm
I
not
know
like.
exactly who that dude is. Yeah, I don't fuck that's an example of a dude I just like you're doing an act. Like I can't talk to you. Like, like when you take the bunny suit off, right, I'm not saying put a suit and tie on, but yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Right? You're not a serious person.
Yeah, I don't want to like. I said this before every team that came on. Remember, Gabe? I was like, I don't want to do a panel with a bunch of people drinking Bud Ice and fucking in trailer parks and shit.
It's a
Mayo
mess.
monsters. You got, and I'm not racist, but there was some mayo monsters, bro.
Yeah,
But like,
they
it's not
want
the
to pin
type of
that. They
Caucasians
want
that.
to pin that on you, but it's not. You're just describing how their behavior is
Yeah,
in real
it's
time.
just like that's not the type of people I would align myself with. That's the type of people that like you would get put with if you're getting fucking humiliated all year for money on the back end, like back end. I'm not panning like the machine. I'm not panning up with a homosexual bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no like shop. I'm not going to be on a panel with a 55. I don't care how good she looks. A 55-year-old woman. I'm sorry. Like, even when I'm 43 in fucking 6 years or 7 years, however long that is. Like,
Oh, Machine knows a lot about that. There's like a witch's coven after his ass.
yeah,
They
it's
love
just like
his.
it's certain like machine life. There's certain shit I'm just not doing, bro. Like he said, I'm not going out like that, bro. Like, I can't go out like that.
Yeah, like I'd rather be boring
No,
than
women in
straight
bunny
up.
suits, yeah, but a man in a bunny suit, like, come on now, it's heterosexual asking to see dick. He asked to see dick. He's like, if y'all talking about dick, I want to see it.
Oh, get out.
Like I would have dropped him immediately.
He has a butt flap to go the bathroom on that onesie.
Exactly, big. I need a panel with potheads so we can talk about whatever esoteric shit, sports. Sometimes, like, just shoot the shit, bro. Like, not like just we're gonna argue today. Like today's argument Wednesday. Like, yeah, let's fucking yell and scream, motherfucker. I hate your mom and your dad's hair.
Yeah,
Like that's
that's
just what this
another
shit's
thing.
turning into. That's why I
Is
say fucking.
yeah, like the drama is manufactured and the debates are fake. So like there's no debate that's like a real debate that's a real contest, right? And there's no motherfucking drama that's not already pre-planned. So that's some things you guys need to realize. This shit is run by production companies at the very least, but at the very top level, there's a lot of feds involved, right? So I don't know.
You see the patterns on Machine.
Yeah, I mean it's straight garbage. Like a lot of the debate shows, they got the same topics. You got the same donors going to 2 or 3 channels, giving huge donations. Those people are part of the production company, right? They're there to pay the people for their performance. I mean, and the performance is pre-planned. It's like reality TV, but it's organized like where you're gonna be the bad guy today. You're gonna be the troll today. They got paid trolls that'll only troll certain people on the panel, so on and so forth.
Would that be an example like when CM in the last few months, like no matter what he says, bro, it's like the majority of people always have something to say. They never give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, I've experienced that on my own panel where everyone will take sides with everyone else except the host.
Yeah, like so there's 2 directions you could go, right? You could either be like, yo, fuck all these people, I'm gonna go do my own thing, and then they'll just troll you and leave you alone. But then if you just like be like, there's certain people that then just go and embed themselves. They say, all right, well, I guess I just caught a few strays and this is how the shit goes, and then they'll embed themselves. I mean, right? So there's people that'll just join the LARP, right? And obviously the whole point of the LARP is to bring new people in, to bring people who don't know that it's a LARP to come and have a conversation that they think is an honest conversation, so that they could pull in to trying to attack this guy and trying to defend themselves against this person, and they think that their reputation is really at stake, when it's really just made up people manufacturing drama for somebody they don't care about just to get a reaction out of them. So that's really the entire thing is manufactured drama for content. That's 90% of the panels, right? That's run by production companies and paid trolls. But then the rest of it is just like fake debate shows where they're trying to be pseudo intellectuals. They don't want to talk about real topics. They don't bring any sources. And it's just an argument between two people and their positions instead of a real exploration of the topic at hand. I mean, like where they're chopping up sources and they're bringing up people who have studied that shit for years. No, they never get into it.
Yeah, that was like today or yesterday. It was like Glenn Lawrence was moderating Team Fatty versus somebody else on some topic I've seen about dating like 100 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
Glenn
all that
Lawrence
shit.
is paid by Wilson to defend Andrew Wilson. It's pretty obvious, right? So Glenn Lawrence is an example of a paid troll, right? He's basically just somebody who goes on X and
You talking
defends
about
the
grid? Isn't that
fact,
grid?
yeah, like
Yeah, Grid
he
1 or
made,
something.
Yeah, grid
Yeah.
one. Yeah, he
McGriddle
yeah,
gets
is what
paid
Grid,
she
like a
calls it.
motherfucker.
yeah, Grid One said he's got like 6 airplanes, and he knows, Enrique Tarrio, the federal informant. So I don't know how Grid One has all these connections, you know, right? But it's pretty obvious that he's like paying like 6 or 7 people on the panels and shit, and so on and so forth. So that's an example of somebody who's going around to 2 or 3 different shows and like paying a bunch of people. Like he said, he gave the Emmett dude like $100 or whatever, and he helped him get on Modern Day Debate. So there's people like, I tried to get on Modern Day Debate. Yeah. Yeah, Wilson is clearly a plant, but here's the problem since 7. We've been saying that shit for 3 years and nobody believed us. So I don't know where all y'all were at when we were saying that shit. And, we had 100% trolls coming through to tell us to try to gaslight us. And we called out exactly how Wilson was a Fed and fucking defeated him bad in a live public debate. Like straight up.
Did you see that? I got seen the link when Machine debated Wilson. That was good.
Yeah, I debated Wilson before too on CTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he skated. He skated because like I knew more about gematria than Zach did. Like he's like, oh fuck you, like you fucking got the fuck.
When they fight each other eternally, the Asians like right now, Speakeasy and
I
Grid One
told
are
you
going
Cage
at
was
it.
Cage was gonna be mad about being exposed. Like Cage, go fucking make all of them some more bots. Stupid fuck.
He's still yapping.
Yeah, he's yapping in the chat now. Yeah, he's on that. But he just mad that we exposed the troll community about like what I said about him. Fucking, he's the one that makes the bots for them. And that's how I know he was sent. I caught him a few times. Like that's why Balba had all those people earlier because the cage brings them. Remember, he offered him. No,
300
you heard him
people.
offer him. He's like, I have 10,000 people in here right now. Like, and he can. That's what he does. He makes bots for like all the, like the pretty much these industry plants. And remember, you heard him say, "I know the guy. I know the guy." He snitched on himself. He's a rat. I know a rat. I don't fuck with rats, nigga. To rat ass
Oh
motherfucker.
hell no.
You look like a rat, boy.
He kind of does, to be honest. Not even trying to be mean.
Yeah. Whatever they do, the programming, the emails, they're doing it all. There's different ways to do it. There's definitely different ways to do it.
Yeah, you can. It's obviously a combination of bots and sock accounts. Like there are sock accounts being used, so there are people making new emails. It's not just bots, right? So that is the case because one person is allowed to have 50 accounts. And the person who told me that when I got into a fight with them, I lost 50 subscribers. By the way, so it's pretty funny, right? Like.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like Keith does that.
Yeah.
AK Wizard. Fake Wizard.
That's the best way, big dog. That's what matters. Getting the right subs. The people that want to be engaged in the content, make sure you're not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want no fucking short circuits. I don't want no bots. I'm not buying bots. Fuck that. Like,
Yeah, my
none of
subs
that.
are fake. The subs on my channel are fake because somebody came up on my channel, right? This Arab dude that was on the Crucible. This is the first time I called into the Crucible. This Arab dude was in there. He has a channel with 2 million subscribers. That's probably just all bots and shit,
Yeah,
right? And I mean, he came on my channel. He put like 1,000 new subscribers in my channel, so I could get monetized. I didn't even ask him to do it, right? So my channel subscribers are fake. It says 2,000, but it's probably more like 1,000 or something like that. All
yeah.
right, so it just is
That's
what it
most
is.
YouTubers though. That's most YouTubers. It's like 90% of YouTubers.
Yeah,
That's garbage though. You know YouTube could probably put something to not let people be able to do that.
right.
You know what I mean? That's messed up,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, it's just a number. Like, I don't care if it's higher or lower. I did the same content when I had 10 subscribers to when I had 100 subscribers to when I had 400. To when, I do the same shit.
Yeah. Subscriber back rooms. Come on, son. You need to go to bed sometimes, girl.
Drink some almond milk. That's the back rooms, the lore. They drink that and they.
And
Yeah,
Cage
like
needs
all
some
these
milk in
numbers
general
are
so he can come
fake.
down off them damn drugs.
That's what people on
Yeah.
meth do. They drink milk. I don't know why. I guess it does bring them down or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody who said somebody like did a good job on YouTube, like that person's a goddamn fool. Like they're a gullible fucking moron. All right, like this shit is rigged, like beyond like just being totally manufactured. Like it's totally controlled. Like
Yeah, people were giving scripts.
Yeah, it's so lame. I don't know. You heard of Kai Sanat, right? Kai Sanat. You know him, right?
Yeah, but it's
YouTuber.
even on a low level like what we're on, bro. Even it's all
No, yeah, I
the
know.
same
It's
shit.
it's it's all the level. Yeah. The reason I bring him up is because his little YouTube son, Ray, the Taiwanese kid, he touched down in Taiwan the other day, and he's been live streaming out here all day. And it says like there's 2,000 people in the chat, but like half of those people are like doing weird things, saying like it's, he for all we know, he probably could only have like 200 people in that chat,
Yeah, he's a plant.
like real people.
He's a plant. They're all gay. What you mean? Like, what do you mean? They're all gay. We know, like, it's a fucking Greek. Like, that's what they have to do. It's Greek shit.
yeah,
How
it's
they get
triple
the
dip. Yeah, the triple dip where they do gay shit. They have multi an open relationship with the partner they have, and they have a partner. So sometimes they triple dip.
yeah.
He
Like,
said the triple dip, man. I haven't heard that. Gay squared? No, that'd be gay cubed, right?
let me show y'all a little something. I need you to bring it up on the stage if y'all can. Let me see.
The triple dip. Hey, Machine, have you heard from Zephyr lately? She okay?
Yeah, Zeph was in there last night talking to people on Discord. So I'm pretty sure she was having fun. But yeah, she's chilling. I think
That's
she's
good.
feeling better from her sickness. So yeah.
Somebody play this video. Put in the back chat if you can.
I have my computer. Can you play it, Machine?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, give me a second. Pull it up. This is with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, you
Or
seen
is
this
that
before?
no. But yeah, I'll pull it up though. No. I just want to make sure it's the right one. Yeah. All right.
5, 9.5, 210. 5, 9, 210. 4, 4, 1. Okay. 9 and 3-inch head. 8.5-inch deck. 5, 9.5, 210. 5, 9, 210. 4, 4, 1. Okay. 9 and 3-inch head. 8.5-inch deck.
I gotta go back and see what the context is. It says he ends his
What he say?
live after Jerry Jones brings up the size of a player's meat. Yikes! Yeah, he did say that. He said the dude has an 8-inch dick. That's
Yeah.
disgusting. That's beyond disgusting.
It's just like it's what you said. These owners they own their bodies. It's not just fucking
It's like slavery.
so it's like they have to sleep. Like they tell you gotta go fucking do a gay orgy with a bunch of faggots. That's what you gotta do because they're paying you to do that. They own your body. And we just see the numbers and we always thought, oh, he's making this. I know, like these niggas are literally playing with balls all day. It's sick. Have you ever seen
Jeez,
what's
like,
that
what's the
shit?
context?
What's that dude's name? What's that dude's name? He looks like he's like 1,000 years old. He's like, I think he owns the NBA. He's like a
You
warlord. I
talking about
forget
the
his
guy in
name.
the Lakers? The guy that sits on the sideline?
Yeah, James
Yeah,
Dolan.
he's
Yeah, that's his name.
he's a weirdo, bro. He's always looked old for the last 40 years.
Yeah,
You always take pictures with him and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
He's
like
wearing snake skin stuff all the time.
that dude looks fucking 500 years old. Dude. Straight up
Yeah.
fucking straight up Gordon.
Yeah, that's another level over there in the I don't know what they call it now, Staples Center or whatever. Used to be the Forum. LA is wild. NBA over there.
Yeah, all that shit's wild. It's diabolical. Something that's deeper than just fucking like they get paid to push agendas, not to play with the ball all day. They're like playing with a ball all day and just mislead the people type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Bread and circus.
yeah, like fucking the Roman shit. So it's just fucked up. We think that they're oh yeah, he's making all this money just to play ball. Like yeah, you think. Okay, look what Jerry Jones said. Think about how they treat these niggas when the draft come around every year. Like, well, this fucking nigger sucks. I can't wait to get that one nigger. He's bigger than you. Like, you suck. I'm gonna get me a better nigger than you. And I talk to these niggas bad in practice.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
like,
pretty sure some of these dudes is going up against cybernetic androids. I mean, at this point.
no, they are. Like, I seen what's that dude's name? Jimmy Fredette. I seen him in real life. Like, cause my nephew's in the NBA, and he did not. He looked like a straight up meat suit. Like there was no life. Like when I seen him, like bro, I looked at him, bro, like bro, that's not a human.
What's the guy's name?
Jimmy Fredette.
Jimmy Fredette.
Yeah.
Yeah, they chipped a few of them. Probably where they got bionic limbs or they got a computer that's controlling their limbs. Where they want to see if they could do a super soldier program. The best way to test it would be in the
You
sports.
talking about the reptilian eye program or whatever?
I'm not familiar with that one, but yeah, definitely cybernetics.
They like drop a reptilian in your eye or some shit and like
Oh yeah. I have heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about
Yeah.
that where they got like people got parasites coming out of their eyes. Yeah, I have seen that shit. Weird videos of that shit.
You remember that movie that came out earlier in the year? I made the big stink about it. This Jordan Peele movie, right? About the quarterback. He was like all into the occult, and there was this weird. They were like grooming him, and yeah, I gotta see that one. It's the one with Marlon Wayans, plays a veteran. You heard about that one?
Not Jerry Maguire?
No, it came out earlier in the year. It's a Jordan Peele, so it's like a horror movie, like Get Out, but it's about this.
You talking about him?
Is that it? Yeah, I think that one. Did you ever see it?
No, I don't be watching movies.
Yeah,
I haven't watched movies since the 90s.
they're kind of fun to decode and stuff. see like
Since Seven Sisters
what.
knows the movie,
Yeah,
but it's a lot of movies about that. About they got to tell you because of karmic retribution. They got to tell you. That's why that's why I know there's a creator type shit because they pretty much show you that they're trying to do it by telling you how they're gonna fuck you over eventually, and just how we have to do deeper studying like and what we're doing like this surface level shit that everybody does like. These people that don't add nothing that just come on here and just make you like the people like the cages and shit that just make you inherently dumber. Or people like fucking Stanley that make you inherently dumber like with institutional rhetoric that doesn't lead to anything that's past the institution. That so at least you boxed into that fucking education system was made for another man to profit, not you.
yeah, man. You gotta have the right eye. I think
Yeah,
one
gotta
of
go
people
get.
said third eye. I think it's critical thinking.
Yeah,
It's like
pineal. They don't want your pineal gland open. They don't want you getting that Christos consciousness that we were talking about earlier. That Kundalini usually reaching your 33rd vertebrae. That's why you think the Masons worship 33. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit climbing your fucking spine is basically like Jacob's ladder or some shit like that. You know the Bible's physical, literal, and spiritual. So, but I think the Bible is just an ancestry book anyway.
you think it's just ancestry?
I
I think
think
it
it
has
is,
levels to it. I
but
think
it
that's
has
one
like
level to it.
yeah, it's one. Yeah, I think that's probably like I think it's 50% ancestry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they don't
Some
want us.
people,
They don't want us using the. God damn, my fucking phone's tripping. They don't want us using like the left side of our brain. Like
yeah.
that.
There's a lot of different Bibles. There's even like an esoteric one, symbology one. There's uh, yeah. PML, you talk about that the Saul character, right? How he's like a big linchpin, like a person of interest in the story, right?
Who?
Uh, yeah,
Paul,
like
Saul.
it's a huge thing that I think um doesn't really compute with most people who talk about the Bible, right? They start because easy to question Moses because you don't know if he was 2000 BC or when the fuck he existed. There's no historical records of such a person, not even of David, right? So for the Pentateuch and the Psalms, we literally have zero historical evidence for any of it, right? So the fact is this, right? It either happened before 2000 BC, or here's the fact about it, right? Is that most people that read the Bible, they don't understand why over 1/3 of the New Testament is written by somebody who didn't even meet Jesus.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of weird, right? It's like, wait, so most of the New Testament is secondhand sources, and we can't verify the Old Testament, whatsoever. So if you have a belief in what's written in there, right, it's imperative to prove that through another means, right? You have to use either science or philosophy to try to prove what you believe therein, or to try to argue for the positions that exist there, right? Either using archaeology or using metaphysical lines of argumentation to argue for the existence of God and all that stuff. So and that is serious business, right? You can't just dismiss the argumentations of the Christians or any other group of philosophers, right? Even the Hindus and stuff, right? They all have serious points that they make. uh, but yeah, so I would say it's serious fucking business for sure. But yeah, it's definitely a history, definitely a genealogy attached to it, like CM said.
Yeah. So it's like we just got we gotta just break away from everything that we know that they did for profit, that they did for them to benefit. Like the people like fuck the color of them, like the people that are fucking got us their foot on our neck in this alleged system. There's a matrix fucking system, you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's so much shit that we gotta like relearn and just like Big Dog said, the left side versus the right side of the brain. They don't want us using one of the sides. I think it's the left side they don't want us using. That's why I say we only use 5% of our brain, which is a lot. But then we gotta use muscle memory and shit like that. Like I think we got no, we do. We have multiple brains. So it's just
I see
they
it
just
too
lied.
that some
They
people.
lied about everything.
Yeah. I see too that like people who are more left brain oriented growing up, like logical, like math and all that stuff. Like they, as they get older, they probably gotta cultivate their right side to balance out, right? And then the artistic side, imagination, creative. But then the people that were right side growing up, they need to cultivate their right side, I mean, the left side for balance. So we end up using all the brain. You know, more processing power.
Yeah, and I think people aren't really utilizing um like the entire. I think like most people's central nervous system is like in shock or some shit, where they're just like like they're trained to only uh think through the brain and through the eyes, so they don't utilize a greater part of their intelligence, because your heart has intelligence, your gut has intelligence, your heart and your gut have their own brain, so on and so forth, right? So people don't utilize their intelligence in terms of like they don't understand like what you eat affects your intelligence, right? Your personal relationships affect your intelligence, right? And so on and so forth. So when they don't manage that shit, and then intelligence is seen as abstract information, specialties. So integrating information and seeing things in a multidisciplinary view, that's not really prized, right, by academia. So we don't see those types of people as intelligent. The people who integrate different types of knowledge, right? But a real scholar who learns 2 or 3 different types of subjects and then tries to integrate them, that's one of the top types of people who can teach you something. I mean,
That's
so
my
it's wild.
favorite. That's my favorite, man. Yeah.
Yeah, humorous could be a thing, right? Definitely.
Because that goes to cross referencing, just like if you're researching a certain subject, like rhinoceroses, for example, you can start studying the zoologists that's live with the rhinoceros, right, for like 2 years in Africa. Then you can also study the books on the actual biology and anatomy of the rhinoceros, and then you can literally go there yourself. That's like 3 different forms of research right there, and you integrate it into one theory or philosophy about rhinoceroses.
Right. Like like they got like a CIA thing where you have like a picture on a card, right? And then you associate that with a word, right? And then you associate the word with a sensation, right? Like like scratching your head, or or something like that, or you associate it with a certain type of smell, right? So it'll be 3 different levels of code, right? It'll be like a picture, right? That's encoded by a word that's encoded by like a type of sensation, right? So if you could memorize all of that, every time you see a symbol, you can analyze 3 different levels of code. That's increasing your intelligence, even if that information doesn't connect. I mean,
Dude, that sounds like fucking magical, like correspondence. those people that practice the magic with the K, the smells with the smell, the sound, and the picture, for example.
Yeah, it's
Understand
like
something.
it's like encoding information, right? Utilizing symbols, right? Trying to, you know, practice your um your skills of memory and all that stuff. Like that stuff requires quickness, right? So it's just a practice behind it. If you're not doing it all the time, you're gonna be slower than a person who's doing it more, right? So they're gonna catch you up. They're gonna think quicker than you. If you need drugs to function, they're gonna think quicker than you. If you need to sleep, you need to go see your wife, they're gonna be quicker than you, right? Like that's just is what it is. Right? There's people that could utilize more shit, right? They don't rely on shit. They're the ones managing their own lives. They take care of everything. I mean,
Do for self.
yeah, I think it could be a huge trying to discipline your mind, try to see where your weak points are, knowing what it takes to defeat yourself. And then, you know,
Yeah, I see that.
yeah, there's certain type of people who don't really enter into competitions that, they don't have the skills to participate in. And yeah, believe it or not, there's people who don't lose. It's like Miyamoto Musashi said, I I faced, people 99 times in sword battles, and one of them was a draw. So being a master of sword fighting, I'm going to teach you guys about how to win, right? Because if you won 99 fights, then you're ready to teach somebody. All right, like, you know, so this is the thing, and he said that if you could learn mastery of one skill, you could apply that to learning or mastering any skill. You just take the methodology you use to master one thing, you could use it to master anything.
That goes back to let's talk about earlier. These schools and stuff, they don't really teach you how to learn. They teach you what to learn. If you know how to learn, you can, like you said, you
Exactly.
can apply that to many things for success.
Right, and that's what they show you, like in the that's kind of like what the Masonic things and all that type of stuff. That's kind of like what they actually teach is just critical thinking, right? Like that's what's taught, like in the Kabbalah, like and all that type of stuff, Freemasonry, right? All that type of stuff. It's how to use your attention, you know, concentrated attention to either deceive people or make it look like something's happening, or converge two different ideas that don't really go together, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, bro, that changed my life. That word critical thinking. The first time I really heard it, got it, was second year of college in this English 100 class where the teacher was teaching literature. We're supposed to analyze it, and she started talking about critical thinking, analyzing it. I'm like, bro, this is makes it so much easier to understand these novels we're reading and stuff, right? Like, what do I think about it critically, right? And I just started to apply that to life, and game changer, man.
Yeah, yeah. I took some things, like I took like logic pretty seriously. Like took like 3 or 4 classes and shit, like how to talk to people, like how to do all that stuff, like how to build an argument, how to debate people. Like I'm obsessed with a lot of that stuff, even though I don't really do that type of stuff. Right, psychologically, it's really interesting to me. So and I do think, like, obviously it's unfortunate, right, that this is the case, right? But because I would like it to be the case that we could just get people together, right, and intelligence and cunning don't really take precedence over camaraderie, physical strength, right? Things that you can measure, right? Because you can't really, it's a hidden factor, right? So I wish that words weren't more powerful than weapons, but that is the case, right? Like, the fact is that, technology is an objective factor of power, and it's not brute physical strength that gave us these fucking gadgets, right? It's science and all this type of shit that's a long drawn out process, right? So you could evaluate, like, over time, not only does intelligence win, but it fucking dominates to where people who use that intelligence don't even have real control over what they're making, right? So intelligence is so powerful that you have to worry about whether it's gonna fuck you up, right? And that's same thing with the dark
I
side of
see that all the
spirituality.
time.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing with the dark side of spirituality, right? There's a spirituality that's the highest type of torture, right? And that's the dark side of the spiritual. That's the source of the greatest horrors of man, right? Is the spiritual. People just don't realize it.
Yeah, because there's no way around that. No hiding from that type of power.
Yeah, that type of like depravity, right? You can't escape from it once you're in it.
Mm-hmm. Spiritual warfare. That is wild, bro. Like how that's not overtly. There's not that much attention on that, researching that side of life in a serious, more, I guess, in a more professional way. I guess, other than religion and your own research on spirituality, personal relationship with spirit. But like that pulls everything, right? With the marketing, for example, and where you put your attention. Say the psychology, like if you break down the word psychology, doesn't it have something to do with spirit or soul or something like that?
That's
The
exactly,
word
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that
psychology.
actually psyche used to mean
Yeah,
spirit, and then they changed it to mind. And
yeah.
yeah,
Spirit hits harder though, right? Once I found that out a couple months ago, I'm like, damn, that hits hard. That's why I always resonated with psychology. Part of the reason, man. Because mind is cool, but spirit just hits different, right? Or soul, yeah.
yeah, like soul is kind of like mind, right?
Hmm.
And in a lot of senses, soul and mind were kind of like interchangeable. And yeah, they changed it to you know being uh yeah, because it's funny because psychology, it doesn't take into account the spiritual dimension, unless you're talking about like basically just Jung, right? And so there's a huge problem there because there's parapsychology, but it's like occultism and Kabbalism. So you have to weed out what they're talking about from that sort of the arcane philosophies that they're employing, because sometimes what they're trying to tell you about psychology is based on their occult theology, and then their answer is already baked into the pie because they're not really seeing things from an objective viewpoint. You know what I'm saying, right? They're trying to tell you their beliefs and trying to chase their beliefs in their psychological research, right? So that is partly true for some of what Jung says, right? Some of his Gnostic theories are sort of baked into the pie, you
Yeah,
know.
that's poisoning the well, man.
Yeah, yeah, and some may say the same thing with Freud, right? There's been a lot of research done about how Freud, and this is something that Jung said. He said that Freud's theories are based on his Hasidic Jewish background, right? That you almost can't
Yeah.
separate the fact that he was a Hasidic Jew living in Europe from his entire thing,
Uh huh.
from his entire psychological thing, because see, this is part of Jung's idea of racial memory, right?
Mm.
That he's embodying the memory of his ancestors and so on and so
Hmm.
forth, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so when you
That's
look at psychology in a spiritual way, the whole thing caves in on itself, right?
yeah. Damn. Yeah. The TML, I'm gonna get going, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not sure where CM is at, but yeah,
yeah.
I guess we'll just leave if that's the
Okay.
case. But
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully his stream doesn't die. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll stick around for like 2 more minutes see if he comes back. But yeah, man.
Okay. What's his name? Big dog. I saw him in the chat. Sin. What's up? And Dragonfly Jones' cousin. Sleep easy, brother. Have a good. Oh no, go. You're going to work. Have a good day at work, bro. Talk to you later, man. Yeah, I'm glad you came up, man. This is good. I'm glad CM went live too.
Yeah,
It's
for
good.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Blessings,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for hanging out with us, everyone.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to the Machine Lies. Sub up. It don't get any deeper down the rabbit hole, man. On that channel, your channel.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
also at NPC the game. We got tons of
yes,
shows over there.
yes, sir.
You know, we got like a dozen. Baker's dozen.
Because let's go for the
Yeah.
times two. Yeah,
Yeah, come through and chat with us. Dragonfly Jones, I appreciate you, man. Blessings. And Sin 7, if you're still listening, probably not.
yeah,
Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeti Life. Yeah. Yeah, thanks to CM. You know,
yeah.
he's moving in the right direction. You can see that he sees through the bullshit here and he just started streaming. So it's very imperative for you guys to support channels like this where people see through the shit. They're ready to have an open conversation. They're not willing to entertain bullshit. I mean, right? So, you know, that's the type of direction I think is worth moving in and so on and so forth. So, you know, so blessings to the dude.
Absolutely. Yeah. CM is yeah, he's doing the right thing, man. He's a great channel. Great channel, man. And TML, my brother. I will see you soon. I'll see you soon in the back streets over there.
Yeah, peace on me.
All right, peace,
Yeah,
brother.
appreciate
Much
you.
love.
Yeah.
Appreciate you too. Peace, everybody.
Yeah, so a lot of this shit is a psychological operation. You know, look at the Wilson dude. We'll be doing a show on Wilson on Sunday. You know, we've been saying for a while how this dude is a fake Christian op. Right? He used to be a former Freemason. Right? Then all of a sudden he's got all these connections to Tucker Carlson right out the gate. Right? They had connections to Fox News right out the gate. And people refuse to ask questions and they refuse to get into the situation to try to chop up the ideas. And you know, everybody wants to be a cloud chaser, try to get money out of the situation. And right, you really see who people are, right? Because we're all just talking here. Like, say you met somebody like off in the street, and they try to get some money from you, or they try to get you to join some kind of organization immediately. You know, just weeks after knowing them. You know, you'd probably be very suspicious of that person, right? And think just how many people you know are in the military, are part of a fraternal organization, right? I mean, or they're part of the military. All these people have taken oaths. They've all taken motherfucking oaths.
I'm back. My
So
bad. My fucking shit had
yeah,
died.
yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I just want to hold it down until you came. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
what you're up
blessings.
for that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. But I was gonna get out of here. But yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you coming up. Shit. Yeah, we definitely had a great conversation.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, it's always good. I mean, yeah, it's been a few great conversations we've had. But yeah, blessings, brother.
Yeah,
And
no, for
yeah, thanks
sure.
for
Yeah,
talking.
appreciate it, man. You have a good one, G.
Yeah, you too,
Appreciate
man.
the content. For sure.
Yeah, peace.
What's up, man? I'm back. I don't know how long my phone's gonna be like this, but this shit is tripping. God damn, this shit's pissing me off. What y'all been talking about? Much of nothing. Gotta bring the real back to the community. That's what we're doing one day at a time. Call us professional sucker duckers. God damn it. Fucking phone screen, bro. It's all janky. That's the best it's gonna get. Yeah, so it's been a wild, very revelating week. Per usual when it comes to this very turbulent streaming life. But I think we definitely made some serious progressions. We're not forgetting this channel's a very brand new channel. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep bringing the content. We're gonna keep bringing what the people want, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch us. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime, anywhere. So you know what I'm saying, y'all. Shit, appreciate y'all fucking being live in the chat. Like keeping the chat alive. We gotta keep the shit moving. Keep the motion moving. I think this is a great topic, by the way, about these YouTube frat boy troll communities. We expose all that shit. I've been on this shit since day one. Yeah, I've been exposing the shit day one. So I walked to the building. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. Anybody else? Anything else you want to talk about? Shit. What's going on? What's the drama? Who we gotta dominate next? We gotta dominate next. I rock with all y'all, man. Like all the real ones, just that stayed down. Ignore my name. That was for peasants. Yeah. So yeah, we do gotta get some great gamer streams for sure. We gotta get a laptop for that. We just gotta. We're gonna really take this. We're gonna start like our own little panel verse type show here, where we should really be a variety. Like we've already done it anyway on a smaller scale. We're gonna do this shit on a big scale. Watch, mark my words. We gonna blow the fuck up doing what we do. Yeah, we guys. You know what I'm saying? We flew past the haters, and we gonna keep flying. Like shout out to the haters too. They make us greater. They let us know who we are, how great we are. They're like a living ruler of my greatness. That's what I equate my haters to. My bad if I sound a little restrained, but I'm just smoking a little bit, trying not to choke on y'all's ears. But seeing we got a lot of cloud watchers per usual. Shout out to the cloud watchers, man. Like, if y'all brave enough to leave a comment, man. Like, say what's up, present yourself. Yeah, can't let my phone die again because if my phone die again, that's gonna be it for the stream. I'm pretty sure because it'll be taking like more than 10 minutes for my fucking phone to turn on this fucking StreamYard. That shit went down to 1% again. I gotta start charging this shit like before I come on here, but usually it's like when I come on here, it's usually just like impromptu. I just hit live and just, you know what I'm saying? Think of a little quick topic because it's effortless for me. So, yeah, I'm just hoping my phone will get to fucking 2%. Nah, it's StreamYard, bro. My phone charge is good. It's StreamYard, like, just kills the fuck out the battery, bro. The phone's good. It's fucking StreamYard. Fucking every time I gotta, like, have the battery, like, at least over, like, 80%. Because it's hard for me to, like, sit in one spot and just stream. That's why I don't really want a laptop, because I'll be carrying that motherfucker, like, around the house. Like, fuck that shit. Hold on. God damn it. Don't die immediately. See if we can make it to the charger without this bitch dying. Bitch dies fast. Come on, bitch. Alright, we made it. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't need a new phone. Yeah, StreamYard need to get this shit together. I need to charge my phone before I come on here fully. Yeah, shit. Anybody cooking for the 4th of July? Anybody barbecuing? Like, seeing family? Anything? Everybody should be, like, around their family today before the 4th. Yeah, I know me, I'm a lone wolf. I'm popular loner. I'm popular loner. Man, this shit. I think we definitely elaborated on the topic, like, for a good point. I don't know how long I want to stay live. Especially for fucking people just watching from the clouds. StreamYard takes like if you don't have your shit on a charger, it's like per like damn near every like 5 seconds it takes a point. Straight up, like it takes a point off of like every 5 seconds it takes a percentage. Like what percentage? If you don't have your shit on the charger, that's what StreamYard does. And a lot of times, if your battery's too low, like the shit won't charge at all because of StreamYard. And I'll be having to give off here too to fucking charge my phone. And StreamYard be breaking charge. StreamYard broke like 10 of my chargers. My phone ain't been getting hot lately, though. That's good. But yeah, StreamYard's been a fucking drag. But every about 3.5 hours through, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good shit. All the good shit. I guess everybody ditched us for nights. Argue at nights is. I'm not into arguing with people about differences. Yeah, it's definitely better on the computer, but it's just like I said with the computer, I can't sit in a room all day and just fucking. I probably would have to get a better phone that's like the computer. They're probably gonna do it from like a tablet or something. I would do a string off. Probably be better on a tablet. Yeah, it's not into arguing with people over the same shit every day, like shit they can't control. That's what they do, platform to platform. People got the people have the intelligence of a fucking whatchamacallit. Well, the attention span of a fucking fly or a gnat or whatever. So you got to fucking really take that in accountability. I mean, into consideration, I should say. Everybody went over the night shit. I don't know them people, so I don't be going over there. And I'm not into arguing with older people. That's just weird. People are so into that shit because it's so. They literally watch the same shit every day. Just people just arguing. I can't do it. It's too much. There's too much to this shit. We can argue here and there. Like we're gonna argue. We're gonna disagree. We're humans, but we're not gonna make exactly. You don't get big sitting around on a laptop eating. We talk too. I can. That's why I be walking around. That's why I need the phone because I've been needing to let the blood flow through my body. Like, I need to stretch. Like sometimes I want to walk outside when we'll be walking outside, streaming on a laptop and shit. Like come on, that shit sound goofy as hell. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much longer am I gonna be awake. I like hopefully like another hour or two. I mean, I'm pretty tired though. I didn't sleep that well yesterday. Uh, yeah, I think we probably gonna wind this bitch on down. Probably got about five. We'll go to like 333 or some shit like that. Good numbers. We gonna end shit on good numbers. This will end in about 5 6 minutes. Wrap this bitch out. And fire stream. I need to get some rest, recharge my creative battery. Just came here to tap in with y'all, give y'all a little something for the night. You know what I'm saying? Or the morning, wherever y'all at. Yeah, next time I come in here, I'll have the phone charged up and I'll be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? New topics, of course, but this topic is definitely going to be continued. And that's crazy that Machine Lies wasn't lying. He said the same shit that I've been saying from the jump. These motherfuckers in the agency and troll communities were fucking basically like sleeper cell type people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to watch who you want validation from. You got to watch who you want content from because even in life you never know who's who. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody's not your friend. You gotta be extra careful. That's why you gotta move with purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like the more you move with purpose, the more it'll show. Like I'm just saying this shit. Great minds think alike. It's called critical thinking. So I know as long as y'all leave here, Yeah, appreciate that. You posting that. As long as I leave here learning something every day, then I know I did my job. You know what I'm saying? And I learned from y'all too. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to throw our ideas together and come up with, you know what I'm saying, like what it is. It's a puzzle for a reason. And if we all can't be the same piece to the puzzle, that's not a puzzle no more. That's a fucking clone, whatever, like type thing. So if we all fucking add to the shit, then we can't take away from it. So if you have people that come in here just to detour, just to cause discord, just to cause fucking disruptors and like TOS trolls, like I don't got time for that shit, bro. Move the fuck on. So definitely amazing numbers for the time we stream. Like shout out to y'all for being loyal. Shout out to the new subs for sure. Like you know, I'm just putting in overtime. Like I might come back today or tomorrow, more than likely later on. I'll get some rest. I really need some rest though. Like for real, I need to take my ass to sleep for a good 10 hours. Just get some rest. I probably only slept like 5 hours yesterday. I was moving around a little bit, so yeah, we gonna go and wrap it up here. I hope everybody has an amazing morning. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, keep the motion moving. You know what I'm saying? Just keep shining, you know what I'm saying? Let me give shout outs right now. Shout out to, of course, the NPC Big Bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Machine Lies. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with the knowledge, fucking helping us fucking crack the code. Who else? Shout out to all the chatters. Sin Seven, fucking Yeti, of course. Who else? Bobby Perkins. Everybody. Like, can't think of everybody now. I'm sleepy, so it's a lot of people. Shout out to 11 people in the chat, the master number. You know what I'm saying? So every time we come out here and get the knowledge out, it's a success. Shout out to the person that gave me the idea to do the show. Like, it was definitely a good idea, and we're gonna. This is a show that's it's gonna become a series. So y'all take it light, keep it right.